then it's food, basically.
All right.
So yeah, but Harris hawks that we had, one of them was hilarious. My dad took it rabbiting once. So he took the ferrets to go and catch some rabbits, and then he let one of the rabbits out on the field, and went and got the bird to chase it. And the bird literally chased it. It landed and ran after it. So you got this rabbit bolting down the field, and you got this Harris hawk just like, "Well, get it." It was hilarious to watch, but once they get caught, you don't want to watch it. It's noisy and can be a little bit disgusting to watch. But we had the local farmer was infested with rabbits, and they were eating all his crops. So someone has to manage the population. See.
Yeah.
So we were in a semi-rural area, just outside the edge of Greater London. So we'd known the farmer all our lives. So we kind of went there with the guns and stuff. Yeah, and I got into shooting, and I haven't got any now. Probably won't be allowed to anymore, to be honest. But yeah, there's regulations in place that may cause it, so I'll never own a shotgun again. But that's besides the point.
I mean, I haven't.
In my life.
I haven't kept up with the newer laws, but at least it used to be the case where it's a lot easier to buy a rifle type of firearm than a handheld type of firearm over here.
If I remember correctly, in the US, is you can go into a store, buy a shotgun, and walk out with it on the day, can't you?
Last I knew, unless that's changed. I knew,
it's
like
rifles and pistols that you have more regulation over for licensing and stuff like that, or permits really, and it's not licensing. Not like we have licenses. You either have to have a license or a certificate. A certificate's for a shotgun. Oh no, sorry. A certificate is for a firearm, which anything that fires a live round. A certificate is for the shotgun.
Oh, see, you only need a license if you want to carry it in some fashion or another, like either concealed carry or a just open carry. But just to own one is not that hard.
I always thought to myself when I was younger, I thought, well, we have a law that says we cannot carry a concealed weapon. So what if we don't conceal it and just carry it walking down the street?
I mean,
it's not concealed technically.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's not abiding. That's how would they say that? That's not abiding by the soul of the law, but it's abiding by the letter. So
yeah, exactly.
And when it comes to court, it's the technicalities that win and lose your shit. So, what's up, Alan?
In the UK, they even regulate airsoft weapons because they're under the Imitation Firearms Act.
Yeah. Ooh, Alan's coming in from my chat. Hey, Alan.
Oh, hey, Alan.
That must be what that little symbol means. Right, that little paperclip, whatever fucking thing is in the. Yeah. Oh, and Pod Racing Palps is over from my channel. What's going on?
How is everyone?
How you guys doing?
Cool.
We're just talking about
shooting the breeze.
One of the top. Well, yeah, but when we're on point, we're talking about one of the top 3 sci-fi franchises ever created. So,
if not the top sci-fi franchise.
I mean, mileage varies on that. It's not a hill I'm going to die on. It's just not my number one. I'll just put it that way. But I can totally respect it being other people's number one because it's fucking amazing. So, well, even Prometheus and Covenant are good.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's okay to like Prometheus, I guess. But
I think it's more that I like Fassbender.
But I guess it's if you like Covenant, then go away.
Yeah. I think that's more just I am just a big fan of Michael Fassbender. So like,
yeah,
he makes shit movies better for me.
Yeah. I guess you're right. Yeah.
You're a huge
obviously, I'm
Trek
not
fan. Guess by my
full
name.
up,
Yes.
up with my knowledge on culture, on the culture, obviously, but I'll get there eventually. But yeah, well, had a notification. No, just nope, nothing important. And if it was important, it would be Alien Romeo's trailer, but it's not.
Right.
It's a huge shame. I really wanted.
In the UK, we even regulate Nerf, Pod Racing Palpatine says.
Yes. I'll bet they'll even try and regulate Nerf guns over here, to be honest.
Well, that's
They
what he was
look too
saying.
real. But anyway. So is there anyone that knows anything about an alien thing that we may not know about? That would be a good question.
What's up, Griff?
Hey, Griff.
Another one in on my chat.
Hey. Awesome.
Welcome all, and thank you
Good
for
to
popping
see you.
in.
Yeah, it's great to see you all. What's this about Trek? Well, it does have aliens in it, just not the right type. But I mean,
got my P90.
Nice. Does that actually shoot anything like little sticky darts or some shit like that?
Yeah, well, it's an airsoft. Gun.
Oh, okay, nice.
But, I've never fired it. Never fired it.
I guess you've had that long enough to avoid the UK airsoft, whatever they call themselves now.
Have no idea.
UK AEA or something. I can't remember.
No idea. No idea.
I used to have an AR-15 airsoft, P90, an Uzi. I always wanted an MP5, but I wanted the actual air gun version of that, so I could actually shoot a proper target and hear it go ping, ping, ping.
Right.
But get them in
P90.
177 or 22.
I want the P90 purely because of Stargate. Just give me SG-1's gun.
P90.
Yep. That's what I got it for me Stargate cosplay. Yeah. When they used to go cosplaying at conventions. Not anymore.
Where you got so many autographs that I will not ask you to go through. There's too many of them. But you got some great ones, I tell you. When you've done that, when you've done it, showed us on that stream. Incredible ones. You know how to pick them. So, no, I don't want your autograph. I want his. Who knows? One day you'll go to another convention and someone will ask you for your autograph.
Yeah, there we go.
One day.
You never know. It could happen eventually.
Ooh, the alien experience in the Trocadero.
Trocadero.
Yeah.
Trocadero in London. It was great. Cool. TwigCon. Yeah, Steve, you need to do a convention of your own. TwigCon. But yeah. It's like best part of any of the Alien movies. Go on. 30 seconds. No, I'm joking.
Sigourney Weaver.
30 seconds. Would you be able to think of it in 30 seconds?
Get away from her, you bitch. Basically, isn't it? Enough said.
That's a great one. That is a great one. Probably Hudson, sir. He's hit. Just to be different. Or I thought you never missed, Bishop.
Right.
Nobody ever told me about that. No one told me there was an android on board. Why not?
I like the fella that gets a chest burster through his face in Alien Resurrection. That's fun.
Exactly.
Hey, Stanley's. Oh, that's cool.
It was many years ago. It's shut down now. Yeah, like most things. It was a live interactive walkthrough of a Weyland-Yutani lab. An alien escaped and chased us. Cool. I would have loved to have seen
Damn.
If it was in London and it was too expensive.
It's got to be on YouTube, surely. Somewhere.
Someone must have put it on YouTube.
Oh, had to have.
Oh, if YouTube existed.
What's YouTube?
You never know.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a trailer.
You mean we're not on Insta right now? I'm so confused. Wait a minute. Is this your OnlyFans, Melvin? Did you bamboozle us?
Maybe. I do not have a camera pointing at my meat and veg under the table, under the desk. I do not. I swear.
I have.
Of course not. Although it is where I store my action cameras. They're small, easy to mount on the table, on the desk.
That's what she said.
So I just got a bit uncomfortable there for a second for the boys.
Oh, yeah, I mean. Yeah, I think we're all at the point where those puppies just roll around down there like marbles. They just do whatever the fuck they want anymore.
Can I share this? Can I share this Alien War trailer Trocadero?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hang on, let me get rid of that. Where's my thing gone? Oh, for Pete's sake. Bloody something. Oh, wrong screen. Hang on, there we go.
Incoming transmission. Location, Alien War London. 2 people lost from main group. Marine assistance needed.
You know what? I remember seeing seeing something for this. I think it was advertised on TV. Yeah.
Come with me if you want to live. I got the wrong film.
The line still matters.
I mean, do we get to see like a faked kill? Yes. That's awesome. Really, bro? That is so insane.
And, the Ripley replacement showed up with a flamethrower. Yeah, I do remember that actually. I remember that trailer. I remember them advertising that on TV. I really do. And it was in around about 93 as well.
Copyright the year I graduated high school.
Was that 93? I was probably in hospital having stitches put in my head after getting hit on the head with a lump of wood. But I don't remember much of that year.
Playing cricket?
I don't remember too much of that year. I remember the trailer. I probably watched it whilst I was in the hospital.
Did you take a cricket bat to the dome? Were you bowling and angered the person swinging the cricket bat?
No. Well, a cricket bat wouldn't have done the damage. It was a lump of oak curtain rail.
That'll
cut off part of a curtain rail.
Oh yeah, oak will do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did. Nice 4-inch scar on my head. A few stitches here and there. Didn't deserve it. I didn't do ruggle. Anyway, no, I didn't really deserve it. It was something from years earlier. The guy that did it used to be a friend of mine a few years earlier, and one of he got some older friends, and they took a disliking to me. So
Yeah.
he kind of did what they told him to, basically.
Oh yeah, one of those deals.
Yeah. But yeah. Game over, man. Game over. Yes, that is.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Yeah, but that I do remember the trailer for that, because I remember thinking that would be amazing as a laser quest or an airsoft range, one of those snow ones. I remember watching it and thinking that, and that would have been awesome to go to a place and you have all that going, all that scenery, and obstacles and stuff, just like in that trailer.
Yeah.
Maybe it's paintball or something like that. You know?
Yeah. Like they just basically recreate one deck of the Nostromo and have at folks.
Yeah, exactly. And I also, when I found out that the Ministry of Defence was selling loads of old Cold War bunkers, and these were like towns that were built into the ground. I think in America you don't have towns underground in your military bunkers; you have entire cities. Because you're American, everything has to be huge. You don't do things small, mate.
Especially not in Texas, and they annoy me. So most of them,
the small block V8 isn't very small.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, the Cheyenne Mountain thing is not 100% fiction. There's a base under there.
It is actually a real place.
Yeah. The shots with the Jeep rolling up to the fence gate is from the actual mountain itself, like the real life place, which is dope.
The blast door is the real one.
Is it?
I think the elevator is the real one as well. Because they were decommissioning it at the time, weren't they? When they started making Stargate, they were starting the decommissioning process of Cheyenne Mountain, weren't they? Of NORAD. They were moving it.
Yeah, for the NORAD part of it, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
As an Air Force facility, I think it's still going because I think
they it'll always be Air Force. They'll probably use it for storage, storing the X files.
Exactly.
Santa. That's what they're for.
I imagine it's. I imagine at some point they've probably added some kind of launch facility in there too.
Yeah, they probably teamed up with Virgin. I think Virgin are the only ones operating the small rockets now, aren't they? Everyone else has like super heavies and.
I don't know. As long as it's not fucking Boeing. Do you hear about? They've been getting in some shit lately.
Oh.
Ever since that one door popped off, like investigations have led to more investigations, and it's.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not just Boeing. No, it has.
Oh no, definitely not.
One burst tire, one fire, and ground the whole fleet. And it was an American plane that left a bit of debris on the runway that caused the accident in the first place. Not actually lying about that. It is actually 100% true. A piece of metal that fell off of a Boeing, was it an Airbus? That was from an American airline. A bit of metal about that long, folded over and twisted, burst the tire.
Oh, of course.
Because you can track it, and there's CCTV footage of it actually falling off of that plane.
Hi.
No one going to clear it up.
Hi, buddy.
Ground the whole fleet. It doesn't matter. No one wanted Concords anyway. They were a gimmick by that point.
Right. What the fuck are you doing?
Who cares about traveling around from Heathrow to New York in an hour? Or less?
No shit.
Who cares about that?
I always wanted to go in one of those just so I could see the curvature of the Earth.
Yeah. I actually walked through the Royal Air Force Concorde. That was actually had some test equipment still on it. It was all the computers and displays were all there, all to test for air stress. What happens when an airplane goes through the sound barrier and everything. All the equipment was still there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hi.
That was years ago.
He's back. Hi, buddy. No, you don't get your wet food till 7:30. So just he has no patience. No. He'll start screaming at me about it at like 5:30. It's like, dude, you got 2 fucking hours, man.
Oh yes. You can't tell me when I'm not having something.
Come on. You're killing me, Smalls. Here, get back up on my shoulder.
I'll just pester you and rub up against you and purr all over you just so that you can do it.
Right.
No.
No, Palpatine. This is a Sith cat. I named him Darth Smudge, and he acts like it. He's a little asshole. I love him. He's very adorable and very loving to me, but he's a little asshole to the other cats. So
Darth Smudge.
Darth Smudge. Always got that smudge. The wife wanted to name him Smudge because he has this. Come on, face the camera, bitch. Of course you won't.
He's
got like a little smudge on his nose. That's the first thing she said when she saw the picture of him. Oh, he's got a smudge on his nose. So I was like, okay. Well, we're just going to put a Darth in front of it, all right? She's like, yeah, it's fine. I'm like, cool. And he's living up to it.
Fair enough.
Yep. What?
So what are some of the things you guys are looking forward to in the new Romulus movie? The movie. Full stop.
Right.
I'm looking forward to seeing the big chap. If it is the big chap actually recovered from LV-426, because you know how the alien was blasted out into space, right, and got blasted by the thruster, and it's drifting out there. And one of the thoughts is that one of the leaks, I guess, was that they recovered the big chap. So the original alien is actually going to be in Romulus. It's one of the leaks. Can't be 100% sure.
Nice.
But that came from watching Mr. H. So on Mr. H reviews. So
yeah, I don't know anything about that guy.
No, he's quite big, quite popular. Let's just say that much.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that he is the big chap from the first one. But at the same time, I am so looking forward to the early pulse rifle.
Right.
One of my favorite guns at the Sci-Fi. Full stop.
Yeah, because this puppy is set between Alien and Aliens, right? Because technically, yeah, because Ripley's out there.
It's supposed to be 40 years either way. I'm not sure if it's 40 years before Aliens or 40 years after Alien. I can't remember.
So it's either
years, I think.
So it's either 10 years after Ripley's taken a nap or 40 years after she's taken a nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 30, 20. It's difficult to tell because.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anywhere that shows it.
Anywhere in between there pretty much works, really. You know.
Yeah.
So they're going to find an alien floating in space and ignore this life pod that's just nearby. Never mind.
The thought is that the life pod would probably be hundreds of thousands of miles or light years away at that point, because they didn't retrieve it straight away. They would have retrieved it years later, so it would have been probably well out of the system.
Yeah, and name me one sci-fi or fantasy franchise that doesn't require some suspension of logic. Or brain activity, or any brain activity at all in some cases.
Any brain activity at all.
Go on, mention Rebel Moon.
That's just no brain activity at all. Full stop. Acolyte. So yeah. But no.
Yeah, no. I mean, just from that teaser, I'm looking forward to seeing how they just handle the production design. Because I mean, it looked like it was pretty on point in that teaser.
The set design was awesome. It was kind of in between the two movies, wasn't it? You could see the inspiration from both. Yeah,
I want to see how they expand that into a space station. Because this is the first one actually set in a space station, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
3 was a space. 4 Resurrection was a spaceship. So
okay, yeah. So it'll be interesting. There'll be even more targets. It'll be cool. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle that. It'll be interesting to see how they handle just the overall vibe. Stanley's saying, just hoping they get the haunted house ship vibe from the first couple of movies. Yes, I agree with that.
I think we're going to get that.
Yeah.
I think we're getting all the suspense. We're getting everything that we want from an Alien movie, right?
And I think a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get a little more like actual graphic alien kills than we got back in the day.
If there's face huggers in it, then they're going to have to find some eggs, aren't they? So are they going to go down to LB Force?
I don't think they will. Because these facehuggers are supposed to be genetically engineered by Wayland Industries or Wayland Yutani, so that's why they're different.
Oh, experiment gone wrong.
Yeah, that's why the thought is through leaked information that the facehuggers look different because they're genetically engineering, or they're doing experimenting with the genes from the big chap, and we know that the big chap is different from the aliens in the sequel. Just to plain simple, he was on his own, so he developed differently. Is the thought.
Alien Jurassic Park?
Yeah, they're breeding, but they shouldn't. Doesn't matter. They are chaos theory.
Well, if there's anything amphibian in the mix, then yeah, that's going to happen.
Yes.
Those pesky West African frogs.
It is actually referenced in the first movie. If you watch the special edition, you actually see the process. We discussed something about this earlier, didn't we, Steve? But in the Alien special edition, you actually see one of the which one was it? I can't remember. Not Dallas, the other one.
Brett. Was he Brett?
Yeah, was he Brett being turned into an egg?
Yeah. Being digested into an egg.
Yeah. So there would have been a facehugger eventually, if that was the plan.
Right. Oh, hey, Brooke. What's going on, man?
Hey, Brooke. Just realised it was Alien Day.
Yes, it's 4/26, the 42nd of June.
Yes. For another 2 minutes for us. It'll be the 27th time now, soon. Live will. It moved. I was clicking on it. Someone else chatted it. God. Bad timing. Life will find a way. For the alien, turns out, depending on what it grows in human dog. Yeah, it does incorporate the DNA from the host being. That's why I prefer the Alien 3 Special Edition, because the alien is quite tall but slim, and it makes sense that it comes from that skinny oxen cow thing that they had in the Special Edition, rather than coming from the dog, because it's got quite tall, it's got quite long legs, and it kind of got the rib structure of one of those oxen that we see coming in South Africa and stuff like that.
Should have had arms.
I don't think it had horns. Should have had horns. It should have.
That'd have been funny.
That'd
have been funny if it did like the normal alien screech and then ended with.
Exactly, and then started licking your face instead of going like that to Ripley's face, to Ripley's head. You know, just going. Yeah, it would have gone. Why'd you say that? I wouldn't mind licking her face back then, anyway.
Well, Sigourney's, I still would. She's aged quite well.
Yes, she has aged quite well. But she looks the best in the second one, in Aliens.
Yes.
She looks the best.
Yep.
I'm really hyped for Alien Romulus. Not the only one.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I could literally just put the Alien Romulus teaser up on the screen right now, and I'll just be watching it on over and over and over and over, and it just get boring as hell. But I'll keep watching it regardless. It's such an awesome thing. You know?
She's aged better than most of us, Palps.
Oh yes. Yes. She can afford all the expensive face creams. The ones that actually work, that is. But yeah. So where was that question? Did Steve answer that question? I don't think he did he?
Hang on, what question?
What you're looking forward to from the movie when it comes out?
Yeah.
Just not to be crap. That's what I want it to be.
It's so
Well, that's
sad
very
that
easy.
so many IP are in that position right now. Like we're like, no matter what you're a fan of, it seems like we're all like, just please be good for fucking once.
Yeah, especially when Disney are involved, or Paramount,
Yeah.
or any other DEI entity.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not go into that. That's a
All I'm
slippery slope.
all I'm gonna say is the biggest problem has been execution rather than
Yes.
the idea.
Yes, for sure. And budget.
Yeah,
I think the budgets have been too
Yeah.
excessive, to be honest. Especially
Oh,
for like Star
definitely.
Wars.
Well, that I mean, at least in Marvel, that all goes back to the old Marvel method of fix it in post.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if
So-
one of their most expensive movies comes out and it's beaten by another movie that comes from Japan, which costs 12 million, where their movie cost over 300 million to make, and it bombs. But the Japanese one is like a total success in comparison.
Yeah.
Because
I still have-
how much did Minus One actually make? The 400 mil.
Let me see here.
It really,
let me
considering it's a $12
consult.
million.
I still need to see.
budget.
I still need to see that fucking movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I've
haven't seen
seen
it
it.
yet either. 115.8 million, it says.
Sorry,
Pardon me, 116 million worldwide.
160 million worldwide. Right, okay, but basically, it's a hit by comparison. Anyway, it's outstanding.
Yeah, of a $12
Oh,
million
yeah.
budget.
For 12 to 15, well, between 12 and 15 million, they don't actually say how much, but I'd say 13 mil maybe at a push. But if it's I mean, when it made its budget back in the opening weekend, I don't think so. When was the last time Star Wars did that?
Godzilla X Kong's made 486.5
Godzilla
million.
X Kong. That's what I was thinking of because I heard that earlier as well. I heard that earlier. Yes, Stanley's. It made 10 times its budget.
Anyway, time I had another poppadom.
Yeah.
Just mute myself so you're not hearing me crunching.
Can still hear you. I'm joking. Right. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Budget of less than 15 and 105 million. Yeah, that's almost a 10 times return.
Yeah, I was getting it confused with the 460 mil that Godzilla X Kong made because I heard that today and I thought it was incredible. I mean, I don't know how much that would cost to make, but it was less than 100 million to make, wasn't it? Got to have been.
You're talking about X Kong?
Yeah, Godzilla X
Kong.
Kong, New Empire. Yeah. Poppadoms, truly food of the gods. Oh, yes. That and prawn crackers.
I'm muted. 135 to 150 million budget Godzilla X Kong, I think.
So it's in the it's just earning money now.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused with the release date for the streaming because at one point it's saying it's a couple of months away, and then the next they're saying it's December or November, and it's like it's so confusing. I could have sworn it was August.
Damn. Godzilla X Kong made 100 million just from China.
Yeah. That's Well, how much of that do they actually get back? I don't think they get a lot back from China, do they? Because China like to keep most of the money.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I know Disney don't get anything from their stuff in China, do they?
I don't know
Not
how
really.
that part works, honestly.
I think about 25%. I think Disney gets
Yeah, 25%.
in China. About
Yeah.
50, sometimes 60%, depending where you are at world, isn't it?
It depends on how the People's Republic is feeling that particular day.
What was its production
Yeah,
budget?
Sound of Freedom has made a lot of money. I won't watch it myself because it's not my kind of film. But I'm peed off that we didn't get Ungentlemanly Warfare over here.
Dude, that's bullshit because that movie's fucking great.
It'll do great when it goes to streaming, though. It will be amazing when it goes to streaming.
That thing's gonna crush. Okay, so yeah, Godzilla Kong was made for like 155 or some shit. Oh, damn it, I just had that too. It's at 487 point. Well, basically 487.5 million right now.
I start approaching the $500 million mark.
Yeah, it's made for 155 up to 487. So they're on pure profit now.
Yeah. Disney, what the fuck are you doing?
Fucking up. They're fucking up.
A film was basically made for what, a third of their budget for one of their movies.
Mm-hmm.
Has made more than any of their movies cost to make. I don't know. When was the last time? What was the last film Disney made a profit on?
Guardians of the Galaxy 3, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, that was before people realised it wasn't that good.
Comparatively,
compared to what at the end.
compared to what we'd been getting, that was a fucking work of art.
Yeah.
That's why it made that much, because people were like, "Holy shit! I don't want to walk out of the theater. I'm going back."
Was it Quantumania that they were filming right up until they were reshooting right up to release?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Pretty much.
That's when we got the Marduk stuff.
Yeah.
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 The stretched face.
God, that was fucking ridiculous. Oh, don't get me started on that fucking movie. That's like the second worst. It's either the worst or the second worst Marvel movie MCU movie they've made, depending on the day. Sometimes I hate that more. Sometimes I hate Love and Thunder more. But Avatar 2. That's technically under Disney. So yes.
Yeah. But I think that was mostly nostalgia because it's been so long since the first one.
Yeah.
But I mean, was it Way of Water? I mean, I didn't like it as much. But I
still haven't gotten around to watch it yet.
I think I'd lost interest because it had been so long.
Got it on 4K and I still haven't watched it yet.
Well, there you go.
I have seen it, but I haven't watched
the 4K. The 4K version, is it worth getting?
Yes.
Good God.
Under there somewhere.
Is it worth taking it out of the wrapper?
Damn.
Loads of stuff I've not watched yet. What was it? Space 1999.
Quantumania, yeah.
Not got around to watching that yet. Barbarella. Not got around to watching that yet.
I'll tell you what about Barbarella.
You know what?
When I first saw an image for Atlas with J-Lo, I thought, oh my God, is she supposed to be Barbarella? Then I watched the trailer for Atlas and I was like, oh, thank God she's not.
Me Dune 4K. I've still not got around to watching that one.
Look at those numbers.
Is that the
got that Elite on 4K. Still not watched that.
Elite.
I've seen the films. I've just not got around to watching.
Have they started production on the new one, on the second Elite yet? I can't remember.
Flash
on
okay.
Look at those numbers I just shared.
400 million.
Well, that's just read it though. That's just for production costs alone. Additional 400 for marketing and advertisement, another 100 for video, 40 million for residuals, 72 million inch overheads, and 3 million for cast and crew, 300K. That thing literally cost over a fucking $1 billion. When you add all these up, how fucking much did it make?
I think it made over 2 billion. I think, didn't it? I think it did.
2 billion. So they
it was nostalgia. Why I watched
they might have broke even. Well, no, once you add all that in, they made another. They probably made 800 million on it.
I bet you the third one won't make that much.
Oh no, probably not.
No way.
Nah. But yeah, that's nuts.
It'll make as much money as Rebel Moon. But that's free to watch on Netflix.
Exactly.
That's the point.
Well, minus your fucking $25 subscription if you want all.
But at least it's $25 you pay once a month. You can cancel at any time.
True.
You go to the cinema and you spend how much?
More. much more.
Spend more, and what do you get for your experience? Probably you probably walked out after the first half hour.
I actually have never
if
walked
I spent
out
money on a ticket for a theater or a cinema, I wouldn't walk out. No matter how shit it is.
I've never walked out on a movie.
No.
Movies I've like rented or what have you, I have stopped watching. I'm like, yeah, fuck this shit.
There should be a way that they'll get you to watch a bad movie by doing like a gimmick thing. It's like, go and watch this terrible movie and we'll give you some free popcorn.
Right.
It's kind of like that American thing where you got you pay for your first drink, but the refills are free.
Yeah. We do that with popcorn too.
Yeah. I want to go to America. If America had the same healthcare system, well, it doesn't really matter about the healthcare system, to be honest.
If you're eating a lot of movie popcorn, no. Well, healthcare system you're under does not matter. You're fucked.
Well, healthcare doesn't matter, because if you eat that much popcorn that you need a refill constantly, then you deserve to pay for your medical bill. Mind you, saying that, we have to pay for our medical. If it's something the NHS won't pay for, then we literally have to pay it. I've got an eye problem. I've got a keratoconus. It's a deformity on the surface of my eye, and it's right on the pupil. And I can't get that done by the NHS because it's not a qualifiable disability or sickness or whatever. I have to pay £1,000 per eye. I only got one eye, so it's £1,000. I'd have to pay £1,000 to get it lasered. But luckily, I get a free consultation first.
Oh, yay!
Yay! So I've got to pay to get to another part of the country twice to get it sorted. So you got to say it's £1,000. On top of that, you got to pay transport costs because I wouldn't be able to drive because when I come back, I'll have a patch over my eye.
Right.
And it can actually translate over to the other eye as well. In some ways, like the swelling and stuff, it can transfer sort of across if you have a reaction. So it's like you can't drive because you might not have either eye working properly. Just to correct the eye, I still want to do it, but I get someone to take me and bring me back. I'll tell you, it's $5 for fuel, but it costs like 50 quid in fuel to get there and back. So, yeah, you're a friend. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. I was training to be a bus driver, by the way, and when I was in the training, I kept hitting the mirror on the hedges because I couldn't see the mirror. Because I'm looking straight ahead, and you know how when you're driving, you glance at the mirrors, right? Now, when I'm driving a car, it's fine. I can turn my head, and it's slightly forward of you, right? But when you're driving a bus, it's literally by the side of you. So I have to turn my head physically like that, which, of course, if you're driving a bus, it's not good. If you're not, I'm looking out the door.
Jeez.
So I had to give up doing that. Otherwise, I was having fun driving a 4-ton fucking bus. Believe it or not, the first time I drove a bus, it was a double decker. I was like, I've barely driven a 7.5-ton lorry. You want me to drive this thing?
The screaming passengers still ringing in your ears.
Luckily, but they do teach you that 15 people weigh a ton. 15 people weigh a ton. You don't know that?
Or 3 of me.
And if you don't get that question as well as a few others right, you don't get your license. So you literally have to know that 15 people. So you have to count them on and count them off.
Did you remember to have the? Did you remember to have the Jamaican shrunken head when you were driving the bus, the double decker?
No, but then again, it was a red bus, not purple. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, it would have been different. But at the same time, learning to drive a double-decker bus will actually qualify you and give you the license to drive a bendy bus, which is twice as long.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, this is incredible. I'll be able to drive so many things. How many lampposts I can take out. How many telegraph poles will end up dragging behind me? Oh, jeez. I think we've gone off topic.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
That
So
never fucking happens.
Cameron had been working on this movie for over a decade. Which movie?
Way of Water.
Oh, The Way of Water. Yeah. What do you mean he had been trying to get it going for that long?
We were supposed to be developing new 3D that didn't need glasses and all that, wasn't he? We're saying, but that never happened, did it?
Yeah. I think we're a ways away from having a holodeck. Although we're not far, we have augmented sunglasses now, don't we? We have the sunglasses where you can project the image on the inside of the lens now. Very expensive.
Yeah. Who put those out? Wasn't it? Was it Meta?
I think it was. I know Apple and Samsung have been working on them.
Or was it Apple?
Years, haven't they?
It's either Meta or Apple.
You know who I did see made a fully operating smart glasses from Iron Man? So the ones that Peter Parker wears, and the ones from Iron Man. So the augmented sunglasses that he wears.
Mm-hmm.
They actually. Did you see any of the videos that Hacksmith threw out?
Not sure. I just most of the stuff I saw on the virtual glasses was just videos off the Twitx.
Oh yeah. Is this something we need to add to the stage, or is that what you've covered?
That's what we covered.
Covered. Okay. Just wanted to check.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot to take it off because I'm. Yeah, we go there.
No worries. Because I'll bring up their list because they've got some really good stuff, and some of it's relevant to this. Oh look, Alien Romulus official teaser trailer. Seen it? Well, I would watch it again.
As long as it's.
Hacksmith Industries. This would be relevant, actually.
Okay. Cool.
This would be relevant. Videos. He's made. He's been trying to make a real functioning lightsaber, an Iron Man suit, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll down. Let me find the relevant one, if I can. He's made a Halo helmet with a heads-up display that works with. I think it works with AI as well, with kind of rudimentary AI as well.
Oh wow! Ooh, we have an Archmagus in the chat now. Greetings, Archmagus.
Yeah. I'll just share this video just as an image, not as I'm not going to play it, but it'll basically give you the idea of the relevance to this live stream.
Okay.
Oh, wrong button.
Damn it.
Wrong button. Yeah. I think you can see the relevance.
Oh, yeah.
Properly functional. It can lift and flip cars. It's on tracks because it was too difficult to get it on legs.
Right.
But everything's fully operational.
Dude.
It's even got a little welding torch and a plasma cutter built onto it.
Wow.
I can't show you too much more because it's over a 15-part playlist. But you should take a look at it. It's, the whole construction process took years for them to do.
Oh, I bet. That's still freaking dope, though. Holy crap. They
actually got the original foam arms from Aliens. So when Ripley's in that loader, it's actually made out of foam. They actually got the original, well, I'd say roughly the original foam arms from the film, and they measured them all out to get the measurements right.
Nice.
So yeah, and they got some foam heads made with some green goo in, and they crushed it in one of the hands.
Nice.
They've also done a Predator helmet, and it transitions through every single style of imaging. It's like night vision, thermal, and everything.
Damn, I gotta check these motherfuckers out.
Yeah, you should. They've done some amazing things, I tell you.
What's that purple thing in the background, like a mutant Dalek or something?
No, I think that's just hoses and wires that are on a rack. Yeah, I think they're coiled wires and hose because they got hydraulic hose and everything. But these guys, they I mean, look at this thumbnail. So it'll show. Look at that arm.
That is so cool.
Obviously, they have the hydraulics on the outside, which you don't see in the one in the movie, but
yeah,
it's the only way you could do it.
Well, I mean, they're what, 100 years ahead of us, 200 years, even in the first one.
Yeah, but you see how it says cat on the side?
Yeah.
They were given 2 of these cat skid loaders to make it. So they were literally given 2 of some of the most expensive and most popular bloody wheel loaders ever made.
Nice. Hey Griff, I think they are. I think Melvin said that. I think made the plasma saber.
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, I'll see if I can. I mean, like this is part of the process. They were, let's see if I can get it to show. I mean, that's kind of showing it to scale how tall they are. So that's where they would stand on that flat part. I mean, it was a huge project. It took them years to even figure out how they were going to do it. And then they completed it, and it was like, wow, they were literally throwing cars. I think they were literally throwing them almost over their heads. Just throwing them.
Wow. That's fucking sweet, dude.
And they made it radio controlled. So it's literally RC controlled.
Oh, cool.
Stand back and operate it with a remote.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that's killer.
They've done some good stuff. And yes, they did do the swords. The lightsabers. They're trying to build the lightsabers. Oh look, there's
I bet they said B12, please. Bet they said that. Bet they did.
I think they did do that in kind of like a skit video, like just for fun. It's not going to be there, but I mean they've done some awesome stuff. I'll just bring their page up. I mean I'm not subscribed to them anymore.
My team and I make the most real.
They've done some amazing things. I mean if you You can just look at they've done something for Halo there, destroying a radioactive cockroach. Oh, so they just made a cockroach. They've done hoverboards and everything. So Hacksmith Industries, you should check them out. I'm promoting a bloody channel that's not me.
Oh, I found it.
You found it?
4,000 degree plasma proto. Yeah, here, let me share it real quick.
Yeah, let me stop mine.
Screen. That one.
I think they've made 3 versions of the lightsaber. I think they're working on a 4th.
Yeah, this particular video is 3 years old.
Yeah.
But
yeah, let's bring it up.
Yeah. Like there's
The
this one, world's first lightsaber build.
Yeah.
And then the test, which cuts anything. So
I think they did a video. I think they did something with. I think it was Mr. Beast, because I think Mr. Beast did a competition once, and they used their lightsabers to cut through a safe. What is that? Justin.
That was Justin. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Whoops. Damn it.
Justin.
Motherfucking bitch. Where'd you go? There it is. I want that one.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Oh, I got it muted for now. Actually, that's okay. Full screen.
Trailer.
Yeah. Boop.
Yeah.
No.
They actually made one. They made one that they could actually change the color of depending on intensity.
Nice. Why'd you have to pick that fucking scene, bro? Like, what the fuck?
I think it was because it was the latest at the time.
Who cares? Pick a good one, not the most recent one. Goddamn.
There was a scene from when they first tried it.
Mm-hmm.
They almost burnt their house down.
Whoopsie.
I think they've got rods, some sort of metal rods. I can't remember what they are.
Oh, okay. Well, that would actually be a lot like what the earliest lightsabers were back in the Tython days. They were steel. They were actually steel swords with like
I believe
plasma energy around them.
That's where vibro swords come from. Proto sabers before the lightsaber.
It's the plasma sword from Rebel Moon.
They stole that.
I mean, kinda.
Like
if you got a metal, if it's working off
from the
if it's working off a metal core instead of just a pure energy blade, then yes, it's much closer to the Rebel Moon thing than the Star Wars thing.
Yeah, yeah. It even looks it there.
Zack Snyder's a genius.
I mean, they do some incredible stuff. He wants to build a real Iron Man suit and fly with it.
I mean, why the fuck would you not? And if you got the capability, then fucking yeah.
Do you know that jet suit that the Royal Marines are showing it off, and also I think the US military's got it now.
Oh no shit!
Like a jet suit where you got like those jets on their hands and one on their back, and they're like flying over the water. He actually met the guy that created that and got a certificate from him saying that he's qualified to fly.
Nice.
So yeah. Huh? In the process of making the lightsabers, he's actually figured out that you can change the color of the blade by adding chemicals to the gas.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of basic chemistry. You throw different types of you get a green flame when you throw copper in the fire.
It's just because it's plasma, it needs some sort of magnetic field to reflect it to make it like a saber. Because I think that's what it is. A lightsaber's got a magnetic force field around it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
To hold the plasma in.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to have something, otherwise it'd just be a plasma laser. Like you just shoot the plasma beam.
Yeah. He must have just bought that when he done this. He likes showing off his new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you? He went from working in his back garden to working in his garage to working in a warehouse and then needing to upgrade the warehouse.
Yeah.
That looks nice.
And actually, the steampunk saber hilt is actually pretty dope.
Yep.
I have to say the steampunk saber hilt is pretty dope.
And it's good for current tech as well, because I mean we wouldn't be able to have it miniaturized and put inside, would we? Because we don't have that level of tech yet. It's coming. It's coming. Not far off.
I mean, you got to have your knob easily accessible, right?
Yes, it has some Malgus cues too. And he obviously does ads.
Okay. Like AFK Arena, blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. You know what? I'll bet you if I go all the way to that break, then we'll get some shit. That's the end of it. That looks like the end of it. That has to be the end of it.
Solid brass, I think that was.
Yeah, it looked like it.
How much would that cost, do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how expensive brass is. I mean, this is your stream, so anytime you get bored, let me know, and I'll pull it down. But this is fucking tight. This is fucking tight for me.
Yeah, I've seen it before, but if you haven't, then go ahead.
No, this is fucking cool. I like watching skilled people do stuff I can't do while also simultaneously being like, fuck you for being so goddamn skilled.
Yeah, but here's the thing. These guys do it the way that it used to be done. They're learning as they go. They don't know this shit before they start. They learn it during the process.
Which takes even more skill. And
awesome.
And also fuck them for having it, and I don't.
I bet Elon Musk sends them money because he loves this stuff as well, doesn't he? I mean, he makes flamethrowers for crying out loud.
Well, don't forget, Elon Musk got an idea to modify Starship to use hot gas instead of cold gas to save on weight.
Yeah, he needs to get his ass back out. He needs to get his ass back out to Cali and fix Tesla.
He needs to sell Tesla and do something else. Why don't he do away with trying to sort out electric cars and start perfecting the hydrogen cars? Because that's more practical.
Much.
Especially considering the fact that in the UK, I think 10 or 15% of all charging points are broken. And it's random, because they don't check the garage. Any garage that has them, they don't bother checking them to make sure they're working.
Wow.
And people will drive away and forget to take the cable out.
Oops.
Oh dear.
I mean,
I guess that happens anywhere.
I mean, that's honestly not that surprising, but yeah. No. Ooh.
Yeah, he does have to call back. He does have to call back his Cybertrucks, doesn't he? He's had to do a full recall of every single one, hasn't he? Because they're dangerous or something. There's there's risk of death.
Yes.
Took him long enough to get it out as well, didn't it? I mean, how long did it take for him to actually get it out in production? Took him ages, didn't it?
Quite some time, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that angled saber opening they've got right now. Just it's so reminiscent of Anakin / Vader's hilt.
Yeah. They actually did. They did Mandalorian's rifle as well. And
did they?
Floating Grogu pram thing.
Oh no shit!
It's just like it's just a drone inside a lightweight paper pram thing.
Okay.
Which actually closes, and they're working on getting it to. Actually, I think they did it. I think they got it to recognize faces and stuff. So whenever
nice.
someone new
That's
walked
cool.
in, it would close up and Grogu would hide.
That's fucking awesome. Luckily, I've read enough British authors, so I don't need too much translation for you guys. Like, I already know Pram is a stroller, and a lorry is what we call a semi over here.
Don't let me tell you what a buggy is then.
Yeah, no,
and I don't mean
I'm
a
good.
car.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't.
Buggy is a type of pram.
Oh yeah, we don't really use the term. Yeah, that aperture right there is the one they just showed.
Yeah,
very Anakin-like. All right.
But where do they get the kyber crystals from?
Well, they probably won't tell us because they'll need the supply for themselves.
Yeah, they'll have to invent it to be able to use it.
Exactly. But then it won't be a true kyber crystal. Then it'll be a synthetic crystal, and the blades will all be red.
Well, if it's synthetic, you probably make it whatever color you want.
Yeah. I'm just, I was referring to the Sith thing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. You're supposed to fucking play along then, Melvin.
Is that old lore or new lore?
That's old lore. New lore, they bleed the crystals.
It gets confusing sometimes because sometimes it just depends on how you feel at the time.
Yeah, no, it's the bleeding of the crystals is a Disney thing.
Yeah. I remember they used to infuse a crystal with the Force as well, didn't they? In old lore.
Yeah.
But it never used to actually bleed.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they also used to have different crystals for each side, didn't they? I mean, you'd have more powerful Sith crystals and more powerful Jedi crystals.
I'm not sure if they did that. They did that in the EU.
I think that was just like a modification for computer games, though. To be honest, I know we used to have it in the in Knights of the Old Republic. You used to have two crystals. One was a color crystal, and one was an infused crystal. So it would be like the main character has one crystal that he should always keep, and that basically infuses to himself, basically to his Force. But is this the bit where he put his hand through it?
Yeah.
Did he do it? I missed it. I've seen it before.
Well, that was the rod they used in their old saber, and that just fucking cooked it.
Yeah, here we go.
Using salt.
Yeah, he's going to do it. I think is that one of the things that he was using to change the color? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Change it to yellow. I think at the time they were just using the yellow for Rey specifically because of the extra attention it would get because of Rise of Skywalker. Sorry, Rise of Palpatine. Sorry, I get it mixed up.
I know. What's really funny is they ended up using an orange blade in Ahsoka for Balin and Shin.
Yeah, it was a synthetic crystal for Luke, wasn't it? His green crystal was synthetic.
Oh yeah, I forgot it did. Please stop talking about sequel stuff, hairy guy.
I just like that the natural color is blue.
Yeah.
Kind of goes. That's the original lightsaber, right? First
blue?
Lightsaber we ever saw on screen. Blue.
Yes. Yeah. And it was Anakin's.
Yeah.
A little more white, really.
It was more like that one. It was kind of white inside with a blue glow on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically the same.
And it just came on, and it went on. None of this coming out slowly.
The thing is, when you first see the lightsaber in that Luke gets, when he lights it up, you can actually see it like there's a recoil from it igniting. It's like we go, boom.
Yeah.
It's not like a flick, and that. It's like, it literally he makes it look like it pushes it down.
Yep.
I quite liked that, but you didn't see that afterwards. Oh yeah, they show you everything. They show you designing the circuitry and everything.
That is cool as shit.
They tell you where you can get the diagrams, where you can get the chips and everything, and boards and stuff. When I was watching them, I was so tempted to start trying things, but I'm glad I didn't, because I'd probably killed myself. But leave it to the young boys in a big warehouse somewhere. They can do it.
Oh yeah.
I'll just hopefully eventually buy something that they make it at some point. Did someone say EU? In EU anyway. Thanks. Eve, that's the game I was trying to think of earlier. They had a 3D and VR version of Eve, didn't they? It was very much the same style. I can't remember what it was called though. It looked almost the same. I never played Eve. I didn't like it. Well, I tried it, but that's it. Well, Alien Day ended 43 minutes ago.
Oh, did it?
For us.
For us. It's a shame.
Oh, for you, right.
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. Just
I've lost track. What's he making now? We
I
moved on from lightsabers now.
No, I think he's making the fuel delivery system for the Saber.
Oh, right. I thought we were making a Rocketeer suit or something.
did I hear someone mention Rocketeer? I actually used to love that movie.
Good film. Good film.
They made an animated series of it fairly recently, what, a year ago? A couple of years ago?
Didn't see it.
Ooh, looks like it might be go time, y'all. They're doing the slow pan of the ingredients or whatever you want to call it. The equipment. Come on.
Yeah, that's the first.
Oh, that's a good choice for a cushion on that puppy though. It looks like a straight off a Lazy Boy recliner or some shit.
Whoa. I think they're also trying to figure out a way of adding the chemical inside the hilt as well to change the blades.
Oh yeah.
I know they figured out that different types of gas have a different color flame. We know that chemistry.
Yep.
I wasn't allowed to study science in school.
Really? That's odd.
Yeah. I almost burned the lab down.
Oh. Well, okay, that's less odd. Hey, look, it's Phantom Menace.
Where
But
are
yeah.
those droid cars?
Yeah, you should really check out some of their stuff. They've done some amazing things.
Yeah. Now there are two of them.
The Predator mask, especially. It's a Predator mask that was a motorcycle helmet, but they took it off the helmet and modified it.
Okay. Oh, this is the testing video.
Yeah. But they do quite a few members only things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're big enough and people are paying you, you probably should.
Oh yes.
I'm not big enough and no one's paying
me.
So.
I know. Just a cigarette. Don't smoke.
Bad for you.
I am trying to quit eventually.
No, you know.
Yeah, I'm on these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did try vaping for a while, but I ended up getting sick all the time. You kept giving me colds and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And my nose was running constantly. That's after 1 week of vaping. My nose was constantly running.
Yeah, this is not my first time going on a vape, like trying to do vape over cigarettes, but this is the first vape I have found in years that actually satisfies my nicotine.
Yeah.
And like from the day I switched to this, I have not touched a cigarette, and that was right around my birthday or my wife's birthday because they're only 5 days apart. So we'll just say mid-October. I haven't had a cigarette since mid-October. It's been just this thing.
I hope they got a good filter on that in that building.
Yeah, no shit.
All that smoke. Especially with a lot of the stuff that they burn. There's a lot of black and yellow smoke that comes off of some of it.
I'm surprised he doesn't have to wear gloves. Like you'd think the heat coming back, being reflected back at the hand would be like fairly fucking toasty.
I think the gas itself keeps it cool enough. To be honest,
all right,
self-regulating or something.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, other than the fact it's doesn't cut as fast as a lightsaber, it's penetrating the way a lightsaber would, just not as swiftly. Look at that. Foof.
It's basically just a big plasma torch right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, cutting torch, I should say, not a plasma torch. It's not technically, although the flame can be considered as plasma.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what they're doing. That's what they're calling it, at least anyway. They're calling that a plasma blade. Yes, hello. Yes, you've cut a hole in aluminum siding. Good on you. Yeah, not that fast. Unfortunately.
And they can't go like that.
If you had the sound on, you could hear that he did
blast
actually
that.
hit it quite hard.
Oh, I could tell from the recoil.
That is a steel door.
Looks like he's using a shorter blade for more intensity, though. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Here,
I don't think it was a particularly long blade anyway. I think it does have an adjustable dial, but yeah. He blew.
That is so cool, though.
He's back.
Oh, hey, kitty.
In a minute.
At least it's not mine this time. All right, you're cutting through the steel successfully. What else you got?
That's the only drawback about the prototype is you got to carry that bloody great big air canister around.
Mm-hmm.
As well as the other gas canister.
Yeah. See, look.
I think
See, did you see how it like lengthened real quick right there at the end? Like this is the length he was burning through the steel door, and then see how it just went. Whoop.
Yep.
That actually was reasonably quickish.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Not
I
that
don't
quick,
think
though.
it would. I don't think it would cut off a limb that cleanly. Oh, hey, actually, pork ribs are good because pigs are very close to us.
Yes.
Crime scene investigators use pigs all the time to simulate human flesh for tests.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Where are the droid cars?
Where are those droidicas?
Sir, Master Destroyers.
The only time we've seen Force running too.
Yeah. On screen.
On screen.
In games, it's always there. You just everything turns into a blur except for your character.
Yeah, well, you got 14 million subscribers. You can afford a new toy lightsaber. They're Sparky.
And the thing is, that probably wasn't even a cheap one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then you got Bob Iger coming out on stage with the prototype for their extending lightsaber, and you look at these guys and you think, Bob, you're a bit behind.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, that's probably enough of that. Anyway.
Late War Thunder. I shouldn't have said that because I'm not getting paid for it. If I was getting paid for it, I'd say it.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
I just went to let my cat in, but she's nowhere to be seen, and all the neighbours' cats came running in. So I've got to throw them treats to get them out of the house.
That's funny. Excuse me for a wee bit myself, gentlemen. It's my turn to take a quick break.
No worries. I think we went a little off subject. That's cool, though. It's cool. Coming on to 2 hours, 20 minutes. Exactly now. Wow.
You started with a power loader and it kind of drifted into lightsabers, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, it was... I'm not going to bring it up. I was thinking of bringing up the Predator helmet one, but I don't think there's much point. Predator isn't technically what we're supposed to be talking about. Not that it's a problem. I don't mind going off subject.
It's in the universe, isn't it? We've got Alien versus Predator. So.
Yeah, exactly.
It's adjacent.
Maybe if I find the Hacksmith one where they demonstrate the helmet, not necessarily where they build it. Blue, I can't see the screen when I'm typing.
Okay, I'll see you. Okay.
Yeah, maybe that. Maybe that one. Yeah, I think I'll show that. I'm not going to have any sound on it. Yeah. Maximize that. Just get it ready. I think you might like this one. It was awesome. It's the Predator helmet, but this is just them sort of demonstrating it in a little scenario. You get to see through the aliens the helmet vision as well, which is pretty cool. We'll wait for Chilling to come back. I have got a couple of notifications on YouTube though. I doubt they'll be what I hope. Chilling, hanging with Sci-Fi Quest for Alien Day. Nice. No, it doesn't look like we've got anything. No, it would be on 20th Century Fox, wouldn't it, if there was a trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. So the only thing they planned for today was to release the 4K version of Alien, I guess.
And that teaser for that game.
Yeah. Can't see me now. I'm always surprised every time I go onto my YouTube and I see my subscriber count go up.
117 now.
Is that?
117.
Is that all? I thought it was 118.
Oh, it might be then. I don't know. I haven't refreshed. Hang on, let's refresh yours. Oh, yes, 118. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yes.
Come here, buddy. There we go. There you go. What are you doing? You're too big to sleep on my chest now, aren't you, huh? You shy. I've known him since he was a kitten. Into the little bubby. About 8-9 years ago, my friend, they had a new baby and they couldn't cope with the cat because he's a very affectionate cat. He likes to sleep on your chest or on your back. So they didn't to avoid it possibly happening to the baby, because it does happen. They asked if I'd take him in. I took him in. Had him ever since.
That's what happened with our cat, with Princess. She were owned by somebody else, and they just had a baby, and they didn't want the cat around. So
cats can be a bit touch and go
everything
with babies, though, can't they?
Yeah.
It's not. You can't blame them for it. You have a concern, a legitimate concern. But I heard this guy meowing out back early. That's why I went off. Because sometimes he can get himself stuck. He fell off. He was asleep on the windowsill, and there's a radiator just under the windowsill. He was asleep on the windowsill. He rolled over, fell, and he got at an angle. You know the bit that comes up out of the ground and then into the radiator. It's like that. The cap part.
Yeah.
He's all got his hand, his back leg wedged in there, and he couldn't get it out. He actually sounded like a baby crying.
Oh.
It was crazy. He was only there for a few seconds, as long as it took for me to come from the other room. Hey, bud. No, not my neck. I saw that. He had his claws out like that. You're going to start cleaning yourself now. Ow! Put your claws away. I've got you. Well, I'm glad Bailey doesn't do this. That lady cat that I had, that came on the screen that time. The white tortoiseshell, I guess you'd call it. Haven't seen her for a while, but she wasn't my cat. Sorry. But I think she's gone home. Finally.
I get all the neighbours' cats coming in because I give them treats and stuff, so they just keep coming back.
Well, the other cat there, the boy, he's curled up over there. He's a stray. I think he was a feral. He was a feral kitten, I think. So he was in a state when I first saw him, and it was in the winter. He came in. And I thought he'd gone out, so I closed the back door up, went to bed. This guy used to like going in and out of the bathroom window. So the bathroom window was always open. He'll go in and out the window. And Nugget, the cat I call Nugget, I call him Nugget because he kept nicking my nuggets. You know, you fancy a KFC or something, and you think, "Oh, I'll get some nuggets," or you get a McDonald's with McNuggets and stuff or something, and he comes along and nicks one. What else am I going to call him? But he kind of came in, I left the back door didn't open for the whole weekend, and next thing I know, he's on my bed nicking a nugget out of the box. So he's nicking a chicken nugget out of the box. I'm like, what the? I thought to myself, I was wondering why Blue's bowl was always empty, because Blue always left a bit. You know how they like to leave a bit and come back, right?
Yeah.
He always used to leave a few mouthfuls, and then that was obviously why. I love cats. Cats are awesome. Bit of a pain in the ass when you're live streaming and they decide to stand in front of the camera, but yeah, you gotta love them. And now I've got Bailey. I haven't been able to get Bailey on camera yet. I do have an image of, I'll show a picture of Bailey. I don't think I've shown a picture of Bailey. Present image. Might not be a slideshow, but it's in downloads. No. Oh, where is it? It's not in OneDrive, is it? Nope. It's not there. Huh, where's that gone? Well, maybe if I try. I can't find it now. I know I've got it on the computer, but I can't find any way to actually. Such a diva, look for the limelight.
Well, that's cats. Look. Anyway, I'm going to have to go to bed now because it's 1
no worries, mate.
I have to
shoot off. Late. It's gone 1, so.
Thanks for having me on your show.
Yeah, let everyone know where they can find you, mate.
Well, just look for That Old Yorkshire Geek on YouTube and all that stuff.
I will put a link in the description below.
Right. Cheers, thanks. And I put regular live streams and videos and all that stuff. But it's all rubbish, so don't bother.
That's great. It's good stuff. Really good stuff. Great.
Right.
I always enjoy them.
Right. So I'm going to
Especially your Robocop streams, which will be finishing soon because you'll be ending the game, won't you?
Yes, I'm getting near the end, I think, now.
Yeah.
I think. So if I can finish it.
You'll finish it. You've probably only got one playthrough left now, haven't you? From the looks of it.
I don't know how far close to the end I am. I think I'm quite near the end, but I don't know exactly how close. Anyway. Right. So I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Take it easy, bud.
Okay. I don't know what button to press. Is it leave studio? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was Old Yorkshire Geek. You should go check him out. He does some really good stuff, especially on Mondays and Fridays. So he has some really good talks about some films. So yeah, Blue, you want your 60 seconds, do you? Huh? I'll actually let me post that link. I think I'll do that now while I remember. Okay, so yeah, just wait for Aaron to come back. Okay. If it'll let me. Night, mate. Take it easy, yeah? Good having you on. Will it let me edit it? It looks like it will. Or maybe. I'll figure this out. I'm not used to doing it like this. But yeah, 118 subscribers. That's awesome. But please do like like the video, like this stream, and do subscribe if you haven't already. I try and do some really good stuff. I like to engage with you guys, especially on a live. The live, the chat's important. Let's see if it will allow me to edit description. Save. Yeah, that should be fine. I hope so. Yeah. Okay, Brooke, no worries. I'll let Aaron know. And yeah, it's good having you here. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, Hacksmith Industries, they do some really good stuff. They don't need me promoting them, though, to be honest. Let's get that way. I need the sound. Okay. That'll be ready to go. Okay. Well, yeah, it's been a crying shame that they haven't bothered to drop a trailer, but I guess a 4K res theatrical release of Alien the original is good enough, I suppose. Would have been nice if there was a trailer for Romulus, but we'll get it at some point. We'll get it soon, I suspect. Hopefully in a few weeks. That'd be nice. So yeah. Bloody cat. Blue, you're in the way. Why are you always in the way? No, there's not going to be anything. There won't be anything. So yeah, I'll just post a link in the chat for Steve's channel, to That Old Yorkshire Geek. So check him out if you fancy it. But yeah. So any questions, chat? While we wait. It can be about anything. It doesn't have to be about Alien anymore. It was just the main part of the beginning was mostly for Alien. So yeah. Anything? I do like chilling set up the computer with the lights and that Death Star and the skyline. I suppose is that that would be Andor skyline. I suppose very low in the sky. It's nice. Aaron's taking these stuff. Hello. Your bright green eyes. Yeah, I think the Hacksmith Industries with the Predator. I think Predator helmet was. I think in this video they dress up as the Predator, so they got a pretty much a full costume. I think. And yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it, to be honest. And I've got a cat in the way of the camera. Blue. Discord? Okay.
Where's the big one?
Oh, I can hear something.
Yeah, leave my baby alone. What does she do to you today? Nothing. Baby's tiny.
Well,
I said that the only weight they have, like a Dougie, is when she was sick and she lost weight. So
okay, I think Erin's coming back.
over fact, she's gonna be more than she was last time because she's not sick anymore.
That cat is overweight. If they tell me that cat's not overweight, we're gonna look at it and be like, okay,
Where's your new tab?
Wrong.
something's wrong. How can this cat be overweight with this one?
This one we know.
Right.
You're not about to tell me that
Are you asking if I have a Discord or
it's not. Nugget is not much bigger than her.
because I do have a Discord?
I don't know. In weight, maybe, but her stature is not much bigger than her.
Like her brain.
Yeah.
I'm going to post a link for Discord if that's what you're asking.
Her brain is like lightweight and petite. Aurora is a petite cat. Nuggie is not a petite cat.
I get that, but if you took away the weight, they'd probably be around like the same size of her.
Right.
I think Nugget might be a little bit longer than her.
She's also taller. Aurora's small. She's not a kitten or anything. She's a full-size cat.
Just have to create one. Certainly. Never to expire. Never works.
Toffee lost all her weight and was like a borderline.
Yes, I'll post a link to my Discord. I do have.
She'd be much smaller. You can just tell.
I haven't used it that much because I don't really have anyone on it. But if you fancy coming along on Discord and having a chat, that's fine. I talk about anything sci-fi generally, so I can start using it again. It's kind of been in the background. Yeah, I mean, should work. I hope. So yeah. Right.
What did you guys get, Becky?
Sounds like he might be coming back.
19.
Right before pandemic.
So yeah. That's
So
ready to go. The it is a shame. I mean, come on, Blue. I need to get you out of the way. Sorry, pal. Sorry, buddy. I know you don't like it, but you're in the way.
We got her next. We got her.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if we had Nugget.
I need to run this IDP. I'm going to check the date because date change. It's still 16th. So yeah, still the 16th. What is that? That's better. It's still showing that again. Right. Okay.
Not current.
Do they have?
Oh,
Do they have one here? They've got 3 videos. Oh, that one, 2 on his trays. Both the same trailer. Well, I think one on the trailer, isn't it? It's a little bit more detail. Well, yeah.
Well, he was. I was staring at the ground.
if there's been any articles. Let's go search if there's any articles for Alien Romulus. See if there's anything new. Because there could be. Nothing new. Nothing. It is a crying shame. It really is. And they've missed a huge opportunity by not releasing it on Alien Day. I swear. Yeah, guys. Any questions? Don't forget to, don't hesitate to ask them in the chat. They will be read and answered. Any new posts on X? Might be a good place to look. Is that a Nerf pulse rifle that someone's posted a picture of? Nerf LMTD Alien M41A pulse blaster. Nice. Apart from all the yellow, yes, it looks pretty good. Yes. So, and he's back. Blue, what you doing, boy? You're getting in the way again. Yes, I know you want some fuss. Right. Hey, bud, what you doing? Huh? What you doing? What are you doing? Doesn't sound very good, does it? Does not sound too good. Right. Let's see right there. Oh dear. In the UK, they're actually talking about banning the sale of cigarettes. Pain in the ass. They're not making it illegal to own. They're just making it illegal to sell, which is basically the same thing, right? So soon, I probably won't have to worry about it. I'll have no choice but to quit. But I'll just do other things. I'll just start getting weed again and dry vaping. Whatever. I don't know Sounds pretty bad. Hope he's all right. Right. Don't hesitate. Ask a question. Can be anything alien related, Star Wars related, Star Trek related, anything. Come on. Come on. Get out of the way. Little stuff. Come on. Hey. Right. So. Oh, the Breen face reveal. I was so underwhelmed with that. It was so terrible. It's like they look like a generic alien now, don't they? At least with the helmets on, they had that it was a mystery. Not to mention that they look. I mean, their helmets were terrible in that episode, right? I mean, they used to have the helmet that Leia wore in Return of the Jedi, right? Now they've got that black full face paintball helmet with the blue strip with the light. And everything they've changed it to green as well. Exactly, the Breen should have remained a mystery. I mean, we know that they were in those suits because they need extreme cold, but this latest episode of Discovery has just completely flipped it on its head, and it's like they can be like normal people or normal aliens. It's ridiculous. I hated it. I always wanted to see what a Breen would look like, but I wasn't expecting it to look like that.
And I'm back.
Hey, bud. Steve had to go to bed. I guess you get to that point in your life where you have to go to bed.
Oh, did he go night night?
Yeah, it's cool though.
Cool.
I found the little video that Hacksmith made where he was showing what they can do with that Predator helmet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I thought I'd show you that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's only the demonstration. They're not going to. It's not going to be part of the build video or anything like that because they show you every single step, and it just mind-boggling the stuff that they learn just by doing pretty much starting off with homemade stuff.
Right.
But yeah, check this out. No, I won't have the sound. Well, I will have the sound on actually. Obviously, they use the motorbike helmet,
Yeah.
but that's a bit loud. Oh, is this the same video I was thinking of, or is it different? It might be different. I don't know. It might be a wrong video actually. Crazy. No, it's the right video. They show it.
What are you doing?
What you can do with visual effects if you got the budget, right?
Exactly. Oh, hey, buddy.
The cool thing is that they set it up so wirelessly they can show the same image. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so fucking cool.
yeah, isn't it?
Huh. Yeah, you're done.
He should have linked to the Wi-Fi camera inside the helmet, shouldn't he?
Yeah. The mud worked.
Someone had to win. All the sound effects, they can actually be played through the helmet.
Oh, okay. That is so sweet, though.
I bet they had fun filming that.
Oh, hell yeah. Especially the dude wearing the fucking Predator helmet.
Oh, yeah. But they do some amazing things. They really
do. That is so cool.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah. I guess we should talk about Alien versus Predator, really, shouldn't we? Now.
I mean, kinda, yeah. I mean,
yeah. Now that
for
we've seen that.
for me, the first one was pretty damn good, and the second one was
Yeah.
it was
I kind of liked the idea in Requiem. So I didn't like the first one so much. The second one was better, in my opinion, because I don't know if it was. I don't know what it was. Something
The
about
blonde.
the first one I just didn't like that much.
It's the blonde. That's why you like the second one more. It's the hot blonde.
I think it might be the striker. I think it might be the striker. No, actually, I think it's more to do with the Praelian. So the hybrid.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was different, you know?
Yeah.
And the first one is basically like aliens with predators involved, right?
Yeah.
But so it was almost like it was kind of like what they did with The Force Awakens. It's kind of an adapted copy of A New Hope, right?
Yep.
So you got the big planet destroyed, the big fucking moon thing that kills planets.
Yep.
But with I know it's Starkiller Base being the Death Star. I know that. I'm not that silly.
Yeah.
But it just felt like a copy and paste. They were stuck in a maze, which was basically what. So inside the pyramid, it's a maze. So that's basically the Nostromo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like with the guns, they weren't exotic enough for me. They were just like box standard. They're ones that if I go to London, I could see the police carrying. They're the same guns,
right?
So it's not something different. And I know in the UK we do have armed police, especially in London.
Oh yeah,
but Requiem, I think it was different enough, especially with the Praelian, like I said.
Right.
Predator kind of showing that they've experienced this thing before. They know what this thing's capable of. That's why they instantly, as soon as that Predator knew that thing was on that ship that crashed, he instantly got up and said, right, I've got to deal with that now.
Yep.
We can't have it because obviously nothing can be more Predator than a Predator.
Right.
Or what do they call themselves?
That I don't remember.
I can't remember the name of the Predator species. Bloody looked it up before. Yautja. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yautja, aren't they? Or Yautja, whatever. But yeah. And then we've got what we get after that. Predators, wasn't it? It was Predators before or after. Predators after, wasn't it?
Yes, Predators was after that.
Predators was good. I thought
I liked Predators.
Yeah, it was like a new take on the original. Like it's in a jungle, so it's kind of like the original, but you've got more people that are more capable than original cast. Obviously, the original characters were not supposed to be capable because they didn't know what was going on.
Right.
So when they realized in Predators that what was going on, and they figured, so they decided to team up rather than go off and separate.
Right.
But it was still strange, the concept of the predators picking them up from wherever they were on Earth and then taking them to another planet just to hunt them.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bit odd. Made sense, but it was odd.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I probably liked that concept because they literally just started the movie off with like Adrian Brody already in fucking
Falling from
free
the
fall.
sky.
Yeah.
I kind of liked seeing
So
that
it's like
guy, the one whose chute didn't open. It's like
Yeah.
they land on the ground, and all of a sudden that one guy's like, "Ah!
Yep.
Oh, you're wet. Come on,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you
I
down."
mean, that was I just thought starting it off like that, it just grabbed my attention. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why?
They
What?
knew what they were doing when they did it.
This is a Predator movie. What the shit is this?
Yeah,
And then they got to it, and I'm like, ooh,
exactly.
okay,
It's like, wow,
we can do this
it's
shit.
a lot better than people gave it credit for at the time. 'Cause I think it wasn't really received that well originally, was it? It was quite
No.
a hit and miss.
Yeah.
Or a hit or miss movie.
It was like the government had some sort of deal with the predators to provide prey. I mean, almost kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Especially considering that one of them was a prisoner,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them was a, I don't know, serial rapist murderer person with the scalpel.
Yep,
he was a serial killer, wasn't he?
Yes.
So that did make sense, but I don't know. It kind of gave us an insight into the different types of predators as well, because it's the first time we saw an alternate predator.
Yeah.
Because we saw one that was bigger, more powerful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was like the upstart youth versus the old veteran thing, which was cool though, because we got to see how like fucking dope they get the older they get.
Yeah. Yeah. But it also gave the idea that the predators kind of manipulate their own DNA to make themselves more of a hunter, as an individual, not as a species.
Right. Hi, kitty.
But yeah. And then what did we get after Predators?
I think Prey on Prime.
The Predator? Was that The Predator?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah, The Predator.
Yeah. Compared to the others.
I can't remember.
I like the idea of the Predator. I mean, you had that enormous Predator. It's like, oh, is he an old boy or is he just genetically modified? But he's genetically modified.
Yeah.
Because I think they even describe it as being describe the species in the film as being a species that changes its own DNA. They actually reference it, don't they?
Yeah, I haven't watched The Predator in a minute, so
no, nor have I.
I'd have to refresh my memory.
Gets shot in the head and then becomes a friend.
Yeah,
crazy. But yeah, Jesus. Yeah. But I mean, we need more. I mean, we got Prey. I find Prey is a hit or a misses with people as well. People either like it or they don't.
Oh yeah,
I think it's because it's a prequel though.
Yeah, I don't know. Most of what I heard was pretty positive on it. Like I didn't.
It is
come
a good
across
film.
too much
I enjoy
negative
watching it every time. I really do.
Yeah, I actually have been lazy as fuck and still haven't gotten around to watching that shit yet, and I need to.
Some people do think it's shit.
Yeah, well,
but I mean, they have announced another Prey movie, but there's 2 Predator movies in the go. Isn't there? There's Prey 2, and there's also Outlands. It is Outlands, isn't it?
I am not
Predator
100. That sounds right, but I'm not 100. I really want them to do one in like feudal Japan, like Shogun plus Predator.
Yeah. But I would love them to do a Predator movie set around the time as Aliens, same time as Aliens.
Oh,
so we get like the colonial marines against predators instead of being against xenomorphs. I think that would be cool.
Yeah. Or you have a 3-way, but like they all somehow end up on a planet and they end up in like some kind of 3-way battle.
Prey was decent, but the main
humans
died. Yes.
Humans humans versus predators versus xenomorphs, all stuck on the planet.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
That would be. But Romulus, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, so much.
Desperately.
Now, when does that come out? June? August? July?
August 16th, I think.
Is it
I
August?
checked
Okay.
it earlier. I think it's still August. I think it's August 16th.
Okay, cool. Well, that's dope. So we get Deadpool, Wolverine July. We get Romulus in August.
Yeah.
I literally I saw just before I came back on that I mean, no one's really going to care, but Kraven the Hunter got pushed from August back to December. I just saw that. I'm like, oh, well, whatever.
There you go. Must be reshoots then.
That's a movie that would need to just be remade, I think. What are you doing, bro?
That'll have to be remade, just like Snow White.
Yep. What are you doing? Do not start fucking with my cords. You just want to come over here and chill? That's cool. You start playing with shit, you gone.
Yeah, get over there and chill in the basement.
Exactly. That's what we're here for. He's a baby.
But, I mean, I would always be excited for anything alien, just like I would always be excited for good Star Wars or Star Trek. You know?
Yes.
Any good sci-fi is what I'm looking for. That's why I call my channel Sci-Fi Quest, because I'm on the quest for great sci-fi.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there hasn't been any lately.
Nope.
Been in the past, but not lately.
Nope. Not lately. Well, hopefully that will begin to change along with everything else. Like the pendulum, I think the pendulum, at least for some things, is starting to swing back. So hopefully some of our sci-fi gets swept along with that pendulum.
I think everything's going to. I mean, they got to look at the MonsterVerse right now, right? And they got to think, look, we've been around a lot longer, technically, than the MonsterVerse, because obviously the MonsterVerse is legendary.
Yeah.
So legendary technically created the MonsterVerse for Godzilla.
Yep.
And I think Disney, even Paramount, they all need to step back and look at every single thing that Godzilla has done, because a lot of the stuff in Godzilla, it's like the first Godzilla, 2014 Godzilla. A lot of the dialogue is actually quite lacking.
Yeah.
But cinematically, the CGI.
Yeah. Literally, there's only one thing that weirds me out is why is Godzilla's head so fucking small? It's like big hulking monster, and then here's my head.
Well, because like a large dinosaur, he would have more than one brain, right? So he doesn't need a big head to hold a big brain. He just has
he would
smaller brain in his head, but he's got one halfway down his body or something.
That size, he'd probably have one right at the base of his tail. That was definitely a thing.
Well, I mean, if you think about Godzilla versus Godzilla, King of the Monsters, where he goes up against Ghidorah, 3-headed monster. There's no physical neural connection between the heads. It's all like a natural Wi-Fi kind of connection. It's all telepathic. So he's got no actual nerve endings.
And they argue.
Yeah, and they argue. Exactly.
Well, yeah, Monsterverse is going 10 years strong, and they just keep getting better because Godzilla X Kong is fucking killing it.
But you couldn't go wrong with the classics. I mean, it's been going on since 53?
Something like that. I need to go back and watch like all the old ones because I have not seen all the old ones. I need to go back.
But even the ones that are the ones that just have subtitles that do not have a dub, I mean, you can still watch them without knowing what they're saying. You don't care what they're saying. I know it's poor. It's poor visual effects by today's standards.
Well, yeah.
But when you look at it and you think it's just a guy in a suit, for crying out loud.
Right. I mean, that was fucking Jesus Christ. I can't believe I'm saying this. That was 70 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
Of course, the effects aren't going to hold up. God damn it.
I mean, you could say that, but
bullshit.
what older sci-fis do you think have visual effects that can hold up to today's standards?
Honestly, Alien movies can.
Yeah.
Except for like the close-up kill scenes, because you could definitely tell that was a dude in a suit, at least in the first one. But for the most part, those hold up pretty well. Star Wars holds up pretty well.
Well, in
Star
the New
Trek
Hope,
even holds up pretty well.
Star Trek will always hold up.
Yeah.
It just needs to get rid of Alex Kurtzman.
Yeah, that would help a lot.
Oh god. Sorry, it's nothing important. Nothing that breaks.
Stanley's puts forth Babylon 5.
Well, that's already been remastered twice. But I loved Babylon 5. First, one of the first shows to use full CGI. They didn't have any practical models whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even Star Trek was still using models at that point.
Yep.
So, in fact, I think Star Trek should go back to using models, to be honest.
At least more. I mean, we were talking about that almost like shortly after I first got on. Like you can't rely on either too much. You know, you can't rely too much on practical effects, or you're not going to be able to do everything you want to do visually. But you can't over CGI it either, because it's gonna, it's all just gonna start looking not real after a while.
Yeah, you can be oversaturated with CGI, just like just like with Star Wars lately. Too much CGI being used. I mean, there's stuff there that's been for CGI that it's all because they're LED screens, I think, as well.
Yeah,
because it saves them going to find a location to film on location, right?
Yep.
So
except they're now doing that more. Except they're now starting to do that more again, going to location and shit.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And a lot of it, and most of it's going to be over on you guys, because you guys give us lovely tax breaks.
Yeah, but that's kind of changing now, isn't it? Because some of them are moving to California and places like that.
I don't know. Like I was going over there's like a bunch of Marvel stuff that's all being filmed in the UK. Like 5 projects I found the other, like in my Saturday stream, and over it. So there's all kinds of, you guys are getting all kinds of Disney money.
So is the BBC. Bit.
Yeah, definitely that too.
Yeah, but I don't know. But Babylon 5 will always hold up. I mean, it doesn't need much to upgrade its CGI at all, because I bet they've got the original files and they just render over the top of them.
Probably.
I mean, granted, they'll probably have to uprate the file folder so they get it to a modern format. But
well, they're over reliant on it, and they only have literally like 2 people who know how to use the volume correctly. And like, there's a quote from one of them in one article. He's like, "Yeah, I'm if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to be painfully obvious you're using the volume."
Yeah,
and a lot of people who don't know what the fuck they're doing have been using the volume lately.
I also think that too many writers are concentrating on using AI to help. I mean, yes, I understand using it as a tool, but don't use it to generate the story and then change it, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of shows have done that.
Yeah, it's fucking lame.
Speaking of shows that are filmed on location, what about Fallout?
Right.
You traveled around the world just to get someone walking past a ship in a desert.
Yep. Well, it seemed to have worked, because that show's pretty effing popular right now too.
It's outstanding by comparison to anything that lately.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have its, I know you don't like this word, but it does have its wokeness.
Yeah.
But it's not oversaturating like a lot of stuff is.
No, see there. That's how you're supposed to do that, though. I mean, if you want to be a proponent of progressive themes, then you need to do it right. And Fallout's probably just the newest example of it. Like The Boys is a really good example of it. The Spider-Verse movies are a pretty good example of it. So, I mean, the problem has never been the idea. The problem has always been the way it's been executed.
It's the execution, not the idea. It's the execution.
Yep. So, and frankly, Disney's been executing it quite poorly, and which really is a shame. Not just for like the quality of the shit we want to watch, but like doing it that poorly, you're doing a disservice to the people you're supposedly trying to fucking help.
Yeah.
Like they're not just boning the fandom, they're boning those communities too. Which is
100%. 100% Stanley's.
I gotta watch Fallout. Well, I mean, I never played the game, so I'll be going into it with a lot less expectations. And now that if it's dope, I'll be like, cool.
I think I played like Fallout 4 for a bit, but it's one of those ones where you have to go around, you have to find materials to build things that you can use to progress in the game. And I'm not all that keen on that type of thing,
right?
When it comes to a game, but I mean, I can understand why people loved it.
I mean, there's a lot of people love like those kinds of survivor games where you basically just got to do fucking everything. I don't have the patience for that shit.
No. I don't mind the occasional puzzle, like to unlock a door, like you got to do a puzzle to figure out the code and that sort of thing. I don't mind that sort of thing.
Right.
But when you've got to go and harvest the material just to manufacture bullets for your gun so you can go and kill things, that's too much. Why can't you just go around and find bullets?
Yeah,
I want they showed that in the show.
I want the escapism of I want my games to be a little more escapism than like what I would literally have to do in an apocalypse situation or dystopian situation or what have you.
Griff never played the game either, but the show will really suck you in. It will suck you in.
Good.
Actually, the games are getting more popular now since the show.
Oh yeah, I mean that's another
they died
thing.
Down for a bit because they've been around for a long time, and they died down for a bit. People slowed down playing them, and now people are going back to them. It's the same with Warhammer. A lot of people are going against, are boycotting Warhammer because of what's been going on, and Henry Cavill's and they're following Henry Cavill, and obviously Henry Cavill, he loves the Warhammer. Idea, the whole thing, everything Warhammer, he loves it.
Oh yeah, he's a Warhammer stan.
When he threatens to leave around the same time that the fans are hearing what they're doing to it, that they want to do to it, because of the so-called representation, then changing a specific.
They're changing the Custodes.
Yeah,
they're nerfing the Custodes and adding a female division.
Yeah, which doesn't work.
No, and it doesn't work with like the world, like what's been established with the world, and that's like even I would agree. If you're like totally dicking over the world, then you're not doing it right. And
look at Star Trek; they completely fucking around with canon. And and then they moan at the fans. It's exactly the same as everyone else. Oh, it's because you're a bigot. You don't like. You're racist.
Yeah, that's not how you handle that either. Because those of us fans who are critical because we have like legit shit to criticize, like myself, for instance, I fucking despise being lumped in with those jackasses.
Yeah.
Like they're basically calling me the equivalent of like the Knights of Melvin.
Yeah.
Or Nerdrotic or Geeks and Gamers.
Like sometimes I like what Knights of Melvin does, but I don't watch him all the time because he's always looking for, I don't want to say the S word. He's always looking for it. He's calling everyone it.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, credit where credit's due. He has made some very entertaining videos, but
It's like Disparu.
But
He makes
overall,
outstanding videos.
overall, he's definitely not someone that I would want to be associated with in any way, shape, or form.
No.
So when companies like to lump me in with people like that, I get fucking pissed. It's like, no, asswipe. I'm complaining about the technical issues. Like, you just flat wrote that like shit. It wouldn't matter what character you were writing about in that story. The way you wrote that story, that character was fucked.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not being bigoted in any way, shape, or form, except maybe against the writers.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
But that doesn't matter. It's nothing about gender or anything when it comes to writing.
It's
you
about
can't write for shit.
Yeah. I'm bigoted against crappy writers. Don't write stuff that I want to watch.
It's the storytelling that they just messing up.
Yep.
And
yeah,
too
like
high budget. Well,
if honestly, like if they'd have written Ray better, she would have been much more widely accepted. But
yeah,
like
that's what I don't. That's the one thing that got me about the sequels. Is the fact that the dialogue and the story wasn't great.
No.
Right.
Well, I mean,
and
I don't worry about
Daisy
Star Wars
Ridley,
dialogue. I don't worry about Star Wars dialogue so much because that's never been a strong point in that franchise ever.
Well, they have strong dialogue as well, but it's just in some cases it can be questionable. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
But I mean, fair play on what Daisy did with a bad script, basically.
Yeah,
I don't blame her one bit.
No, I never blame I mean, unless they're obviously phoning it in, I don't blame the actors generally.
No.
It's like, okay, well, y'all wrote this fucked up and then you filmed it fucked up on top of the fucked up writing, so you just gave me a fucked up product.
Yeah.
End of story. Like it would not have mattered who you had in it. The way you wrote that story, if it was about if it was all white males in there and you still wrote it like that, it would still suck.
Yes, it would.
So, yeah. But yeah,
exactly.
being lumped in with hate baiters is very aggravating to me.
I don't like being locked in with any baiters, to be honest. I try not to be I try to avoid clickbaity stuff as possible, but sometimes you have to for the title of your video, you know.
Oh yeah, that's something I'm definitely not good at.
I'm not that good at it either, but I think from the traction my latest videos have got, I think I'm doing better.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Walter Goggins. Yeah, I love me some Walter Goggins.
Well, I think
Walter
4 or
Goggins
5 out of the last 6 videos I've uploaded have sort of have broken 300 views.
Oh, nice.
Which is quite good for me because I mean,
yeah.
Before that, I was lucky to get. I think my highest video was 500, and I think last time I checked, it was 586.
Nice.
And that was a Chuty Gatwa rant video. I was ranting about what Chuty Gatwa said. That's the Doctor Who.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My best, I think, is 565, and that was Star Wars related, I think.
Yeah. And before
Oddly
that,
enough.
it was that was only a week ago. I think I only did that a week ago. I did it last weekend. And before that, the highest viewed video was one I did in October, I think. November, when Babylon 5. Yeah, when Babylon 5 The Road Home came out. That's before that, isn't it? It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's over a year, isn't it? That was my highest viewed video, and that was like 500 and I think that touched 580 before it got overtaken, and that was like that's almost a year and a half ago. So I must be doing something right.
Yeah. Yeah, my last actual video did 501, and that was me ranting about Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
And then it was when the rumor that they were gonna make the Rey use the Rey movie as the start of a trilogy 3 months ago. That was 565.
Yeah.
But yeah, right around. Other than that, I generally lately have been averaging, got a couple good ones in there, but yeah, for the most part, it's 40 to 70 views on average.
Yeah. Yeah, I think most of my videos were no more than 50, I think, a lot of them. I think one of my videos from like a year ago has still only got like 12 views or something like that.
Oh yeah, some of my oldest shit is just pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to. Yeah, I literally just scrolled right to one. 1 year ago, 7 views. 1 year ago, 8 views. 1 year ago, 8 views. 1 year ago, 8 views.
I think a lot of it has to do with the tags as well. You've got to choose the right tag words as well.
Yeah, I've got an extensive list of hashtags now that I use.
Yeah. I just type different ones in. I'll just type ones that are relevant to the subject, and but I've been doing a lot better ever since I broke 100 subs. So been going quite consistent.
There's definitely a difference when I correct that first 100 too. I can almost tell.
But the algorithm says that it doesn't make any difference until you get to, is it 250? I think is the first one. It actually says something about, I think it's 250.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, it might just be like the algorithm just gives, it's like a negligible bump in their eyes, so they don't really worry about broadcasting it, but it still might be happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like honestly, I don't know why they make getting monetized so hard. Wouldn't you want more channels to put more ads out on for you to make money off of?
They put the ads on the videos regardless anyway, so.
Well, yeah, that's true.
It just stop. It's just that they don't pay out for it.
Yeah. Well, actually, I haven't watched any of my older videos. I don't know if anyone's ever put ads on there.
That's why I started using Streamlabs actually, because it allows you to set up a tipping page, and I give my viewers the choice. You know,
right? Yeah.
If you take it out of YouTube's hands, basically.
Yeah.
If the viewer wants to give me a quid or something, then it's up to them.
Yep.
You know.
Do you got to pay for that aspect of Streamlabs?
It's included in the package, but it's cheaper than it's cheaper than StreamYard, to be honest.
Is it really?
You pay one, and you get you can I can't remember how many you can have. You know how StreamYards they limit you. If you're on the basic plan, you can only have 5 guests, up to 5 people on.
Yeah, and the free one, you can have a total of 6.
The next one up, which is what I've got, you can have up to 10, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I've only got the free version.
The other ones that are extortionate amount of money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all I still use right now is the free version of both StreamYard and Streamlabs.
Yeah. But Streamlabs is you can do a lot more with Streamlabs, to be honest.
Oh yeah, totally. I much prefer
Streamlabs out there on Streamlabs and that. So,
like, I literally only use StreamYard when I'm going to have more than myself on.
In fact, Harris brought some stuff from my merch store from Streamlabs.
Yeah,
which is cool.
I guess you can have one guest on Streamlabs, even under the free one. But if you want more than that, you got to be paying.
Yeah. But the good thing is you can have multiple cameras on Streamlabs without any extra cost.
Yeah, yeah, with all you can add in as many scenes from as many sources as you want.
StreamYard, you have to have the pro membership, don't you?
I'm not sure.
Use more than one camera.
I'm not 100 on that because I don't really look at the pro shit because I'm not going to pay for it at this point in time. Yeah, it's like, no, I'm good.
They had to milk YouTubers, didn't they, StreamYard? I'm not complaining. Just stating fact.
Exactly. Ow, fuckwad. I got a partially torn rotator cuff, so if I move my arm wrong, it fucking hurts like shit. So
I hate when that happens.
And I moved wrong, so it hurt like a motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah, scratching my back is a bitch now because I have to go from much different angles or use my other arm, period.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, well.
So, anything you want to talk about? Come on, I'm sure there is.
Right now, no, not really. No? No, I haven't been. I've got to go back in and check on some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I've mostly just been watching the draft, honestly, the last couple days. Because I do like the sports balls. So NFL draft round 1 was last night. So I've been
nice.
keeping track of that. And round 2 is tonight. And then they'll have rounds 3 and 4, I think, tomorrow, and then 5 through 7 on Sunday.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yep. And it's all being hosted right by me in Detroit. It's Detroit's turn to host it this year. And we're setting records. We're setting attendance records.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. Kitty.
What's up, Melts?
Have I heard? Last I knew, Stanley's. I don't think so. But let me do some checking here.
Is the final a double feature? I think it's double episode.
I'm checking that right now.
I think there are only 2 left, isn't there?
No, there's 1 left.
Is there 1?
Yeah.
Jeez.
The one that just came out is the second to last one.
I wish there was more. I really enjoyed Bad Batch.
Yeah. No,
It's like a cross. It's like a cross between Rebels and Clone Wars. You know, it's like in between. And I don't mean literally because it is set in between. I mean the style of the animation.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Has anybody said that?
It's a shame we're not getting any more though. Crying shame.
Yeah.
But they've got to have an animated show to replace it. So I'm coming. Surely it would be stupid not to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we get Tales of the Jedi on May the 4th, but that's just going to be a 6-episode thing. So yeah, they definitely need another long form.
Yeah.
Something.
Definitely. So how long? So do you think the next Fallen Order game in the trilogy will be any good?
I do not know.
I mean, if they stay on the path they're on, then maybe. Because I mean, I haven't played Survivor because I haven't got a PS5 or anything that will handle it. So
right.
But Survivor is coming to PS4 and earlier Xboxes as well. But next year, I think.
They haven't officially said, but it doesn't look like it's going to be any longer than any other episode.
No. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah. That's the scuttlebutt. Anyway, hi, Malice.
I hate, I mean, it was good to have the 3 times that they showed 2 episodes at once? I think it was like 3. They did it 3 times, didn't they? Dropping 2 at a time.
At least
nice
twice.
To have for the first 2 episodes, but they shouldn't have done it through the season.
Right. Hi.
Because I'd rather have waited. It's like when they dropped Fallout, they dropped every single episode at once. I'd rather have waited a week, to be honest. Stretch it out so I can watch it for longer.
Yeah.
It's like with Mandalorian season 1. As I was watching that, when I was waiting for the next episode, the day before the next episode would come on, I would always watch the previous episode again to refresh my memory. And that would have boosted their views, right?
You'd think.
If everyone was doing that. But dropping episodes all at once, I hate it.
For me, it just depends on the show.
Yeah.
Like some shows are structured where it probably would have been better if they had done that. Yeah. But then, there's other shows that would be much more entertaining if they were serialized. Yeah. For sure. But I really think it comes down to like how the show is built.
Yeah.
So,
How about Rebel Moon? Have you seen them?
Yeah, I've seen them. Netflix did
Now-
a fucking massive hack job on those bitches. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
I'm not gonna give my final pronouncement on the quality of Rebel Moon till I see Zach's cuts.
Well, I think people should know how I feel about it.
Yeah. Like, trust, I am not pleased with what we've gotten so far. Don't get me wrong. But I blame Netflix more than I blame Zach currently. But you know, if we get his full vision, when we get his full vision this summer and it's still whack, I will be disappointed, and I will not hesitate to say, bruh, that was whack.
And bruh, get them to shut their ramps, because then they wouldn't blow up so easily.
Exactly.
Anyway.
To me, it should be obvious that Zach should never pick up a pen. He should always direct other people's stories.
Yeah.
If he's gonna do movies, just direct other people's stories, because bro, you can't write for shit. At least it doesn't look like it right now.
I don't think they should be dropped. I don't think any show over 6 episodes should be dropped at once. They need to spread. I think it's better if they're spread out. Honestly, I mean that's what we used to love about TV shows, right? We used to wait a week, and we used to have half a year at least of watching it. You know, so it's stretched out. It's like
the old 20-episode seasons or more.
Oh, yeah. Well, for Star Trek, it was 26. Incredible. Now
most of SG1s were like 22, 23, right?
Yeah, exactly. And some of them even had a special adaptation of the pilot or one of the other episodes. It's like, was it season 1 that had Hathor at the end? It was the final episode was Hathor the season. And when the DVD release came out, they put the first episode of season 2 on there. I think it was season 1.
No, season 1 ended with them.
Oh no, that was in the
Apophis's ship.
Serpent's Lair or something, wasn't it? Serpent something.
Yeah, they were. That's when they were stuck on Apophis's ship, which was heading towards us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So season 2, then I'm sure. Then
it's
been a while since I've watched them. I'm gonna have to watch them again.
Yeah.
I love Stargate.
They're streaming on something right now. What is it?
I know they're streaming on MGM here.
I just found them the other day, and I can't remember where, but it's on one of the services I'm actually subscribed to. Is it Max? Is it Max or is it Prime?
Sandy's is saying that if it's a serial arc, so if it's a story arc that lasts the entire series, then it should be all dropped at once. But if it's episodic, like the old shows were, then it should be weekly. Well, that makes sense.
Like I said, how it's constructed.
Yeah. But I think when they were filming TNG, it was like when they were filming Battlestar Galactica in '78. They had a week to get every episode ready for going on TV. They were filming it whilst it was airing.
Yeah. Well,
I think TNG.
They generally back then they generally started filming the seasons in late summer.
Yeah.
So they would be filming shows for the season during the season, but they generally be 3 or 4 episodes ahead.
Yeah, but with Battlestar Galactica, because they didn't know how long they would last, they didn't have a proper contract. They were just week by week basis.
Oh,
so
that's
they were
wild.
Filming in a week to get one episode out.
That's fucking
including
wild.
Everything, processing, visual effects, everything.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, I mean, that's
why the Skylines looked the way they did back then.
Yeah,
it wasn't just because they had all that they were guys in suits. It's because they couldn't do it any other way.
Right? Yeah, they didn't have fucking time to do it any other way. That's nuts. That is nuts.
So you can imagine what it was like for TOS Star Trek.
Oh, geez. Right?
They didn't even. They barely had a budget.
Yeah.
They were. I think the first series, at least, was filmed in some guy's garage. The bridge of the ship was inside someone's garage.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have the money. That's why the shirts were always ripped It wasn't for visual presence, like showing off Kirk's muscles. That was just a cover up. It's because they couldn't afford any better material.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what they used. It was that really soft, easily torn stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the kind of stuff that that other projects would have used to replace the outfit, the costume. So if there was a scene where this guy's got to have his shirt ripped, they'll change the shirt to this other material.
Right. Yeah.
And then they would use that and rip the sleeve or something.
Yep. Hey, C-Dub. How you doing?
They see that. But yeah, it's crazy the stuff they had to go through, like weekly filmings and that. But I don't think TOS did that. I think they filmed the entire season before going to the network because the networks weren't sure of it.
Yeah.
It was originally supposed to be some sort of Western, wasn't it? Which is why it's in the style it is.
Not 100% on that one, but maybe.
So think Firefly. That's what
Okay,
TOS. That's what it was supposed to be.
Okay, yeah. All right,
it was pitched as Star Trek, but the network said, "Yeah, but cowboys are really popular right now."
Oh yeah.
So they wanted a Western, so that's why TOS style is more like a Western than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's all shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill.
Yep.
But yeah. It's crazy. I'd love to have go back in time to watch stuff like Godzilla in the theater for the first time.
Yeah.
That would be outstanding.
That would be so cool. Time travel back to Japan in the 50s would be like, what up? Don't kill me because you're still glowing.
What's that thing ticking in your hand? Oh, it's just a Geiger counter from the future.
Yep.
Just want to make sure.
Exactly. Sheesh.
I know that was a bit harsh, but it was 50s, so it would have been prominent.
At least in that area of the island, yes.
Yes. Well, they do say that there's a huge thing about salvaging metal from the bottom of the ocean pre-World War II, because the type of metal is used in things like MRI machines and stuff like that.
Oh, no shit.
You know why? Because they were developed and sunk before the detonation of the first nuclear weapon.
Okay.
There's nowhere else you can get the material to make MRI machines because everything else is irradiated since the first nuclear explosion.
That's fucking wild.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So there's people going out there stripping old warships that sank before World War II. A lot of historic ones as well, from World War One and everything. It's just crazy the stuff that people do. They're diving hundreds of feet just to get a piece of metal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's if MRI machines have to have it, then it's fucking valuable metal.
Yeah, it's worth millions. Just a sheet of hull plating would be worth millions.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's not irradiated. It's crazy. Things people do for money. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that we get some good news about SG-1, but the last video that I saw of Jay's not sounding good.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. I mean, I love Jay. I mean, he's great, but lately he's been a little bit guarded on what he's saying. Have you noticed that? He's very guarded on what he's saying about SG-1 since he had that interview.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I love it though. I love Sidetrack. I love Sidetrack. But
yeah, I mean, when you start actually getting that closely involved with studio people, you end up having to kind of walk that line, you know.
Yeah.
And
there's also the fact that he's not in a very good place right now. Is he not very not particularly healthy right now? Is he? Well, in that video, he said in a video he did say that he just had a second surgery on his head.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just had a second brain surgery type deal.
Yeah.
He hasn't gone into much detail though, so
No.
I keep checking. I keep messaging him and asking if he's all right and everything. So
Yeah. I've been slacking on that. Hopefully he's not mad.
he won't be mad.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping. And on heart, hope he gets better soon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was hoping he would have joined tonight, but he said that he wouldn't have feel up to it. But
yeah, I mean, people be poking around your brain. I don't blame him much. Like literally.
Yeah, it was
not
only,
metaphorically, not metaphorically like a psychologist, like literally.
It's like literally Wednesday this week he had it done.
Wow.
Because I think I asked him on Wednesday, and he said that he doesn't think that he'll be up for it. And that's when he told me about the surgery as well.
Oh. Okay.
It's not a secret. Don't worry about that. He wasn't keeping it a secret.
Right.
I hope not. But yeah, my thoughts are with him. Make sure I don't want it to happen. I want him to be healthy and good.
Oh yeah, for sure. We love Jay around these parts.
Yeah, we all do. Unless we're JMS, of course. Anyway,
like for real though, it's like that dude. Just real quick on that,
he just blew it out of proportion.
As long as he's been around Hollywood, how the hell would he not know that execs will have meetings without him if they possibly can?
Yeah, exactly.
They'll only invite him when they absolutely are contractually obligated to, and they'll have as many meetings.
Yeah.
Without
he's only the creator. He doesn't have anything else involved to it.
Yeah, but they'll have those studio execs will have as many meetings outside of contractual obligations as they can fucking get away with, and he should know that.
Yeah, he should.
He should fucking know that.
I don't think it was particularly him that got to Jay's got Jay that.
No, it was that one troll I started going in on.
Yeah, that one troll. He was an asshole.
Yeah,
there were two of them in the end, weren't there? He brought a buddy along.
Yeah, the buddy dropped out after a while though.
Yeah,
it ended up just being me and the one guy.
Yeah, I did keep an eye on it, but
yeah,
I would have said something if it got any further than that.
Yeah, I was bodying that motherfucker.
I love the way that they were saying that he said this, but he didn't say that.
No.
I watched it. I know he didn't say that.
Right.
I am not affiliated with Sci-Fi. Anyway, no, I'm not part of Sci-Fi, but I have appeared a few times, as have you, my friend.
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple, 3 or 4. Oh, Stanley's
alive for me.
Huh? Yes, he does. Technically,
yeah,
he does.
Still owes you alive, just like I do.
Oh man. Oh, Stanley's makes a good. Stanley's is dead ass on that one.
I think it's Jay's reporting news, and people are calling him a liar. Yeah, and sometime later, the others are reporting the same news, but he's still a liar. Yes, he's a liar because he comes out with it first. He's the first one to bring it out.
Yeah,
he does get some exclusive info though, especially when it comes to Stargate and that. So, yeah. I mean, I love B5. I do. I really do. I don't love the movies so much. Maybe in the beginning, because that makes sense. A couple of the others, but a lot of them are pretty poor. Was it Legend of the Rangers was terrible. What was the other one?
I have no idea. I'm very out of touch with the Babylon 5 stuff.
But I mean, it would be nice if there was a revival or something to some new Babylon 5 along the lines of Battlestar Galactica when they remade Battlestar Galactica. That was good, but it wasn't the same as the original. I'm always a fan of the original first.
Right. Yeah.
But if they redone Buck Rogers, I'd be a fan of the remake because the original one doesn't hold up to modern standards.
Oh no, but I loved that motherfucker when I was a kid, though. I was addicted to that show.
Although the fighters look cool.
Yeah, I was addicted to that show when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, stretchy.
There was other shows as well. I probably wasn't as popular over there, but Space 1999, which replaced UFO, which was a few years before that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah. So there's quite a few sci-fi.
Cutie butt. Cutie butt. Cutie butt. Cutie butt. Cutie butt. Cutie butt. Cutie butt.
Blue's laying in front of me here. In front of the keyboard. Luckily, I don't need to use it.
Right. Yeah, he likes to lay in front of the keyboard and then roll his ass onto it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad that he doesn't still lay on the keyboard.
Yeah, that does weird shit.
Love that. I think it's because your hands are there. They look at the keyboard and they think, well, if I lay on that, I might get more attention.
Mm-hmm. Well, that and if it's a lit up
shoot.
Yep. Well, if it's a lit up keyboard, it's probably a little warmer too.
Yeah.
What's so interesting about my boom mic spring or my mic boom spring? What are you doing, bro?
He's probably there. He's like, have I rubbed up against this yet?
Yeah, right. Actually, he's probably like, this smells like smudge. Damn it.
Too late.
Yep. What the fuck are you glaring at me? Don't look at me in that tone of voice. What the hell is your problem, bro? He's just like glaring me down.
You should screenshot that.
Right. He's a handsome boy.
No, you're not. This is a handsome boy.
They're both handsome boys.
And mine's a handsome boy. Never win an argument like that.
Nope.
It's best to just give up and say, look, whatever. My boy's still handsome.
He's a big yawn.
Well, it's just one of those people that has to have a last word, you know, in an argument.
Who? What? No, I know nothing of that.
No, nor do I.
No, nothing of
me
that.
neither.
Nothing. Not a bit.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Squat.
Exactly.
Zilch.
Oh dear. God, nearly 4 hours. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're looking at fucking 2:24 in the AMs right now, buddy.
Yeah. If I was on one of your streams, it would be 24 minutes into it.
Yeah, true. That's why you need to get some rest so you can keep up tomorrow night.
Well, if I get too much rest, I won't be able to stay.
Well, that's true too. That's true too.
But no, I'll probably, like last night, I'll probably end up going to sleep about probably 6 o'clock. And I'll still wake up at 12.
Wow. Yeah.
I won't have a choice. The dog will wake me up.
Oh yeah. When they gotta pee, they gotta pee. Your ass is out of bed.
Yeah, but that's just because he wants to get comfortable.
Oh.
He'll get me stuck in a position, right? I'll be laying there and he'll get into a position where I can't move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't want to move anyway because I'm going to go to sleep. Then when I wake up in the morning, he moves into a different position. And because I want to get up, I can't because he's laying on the cover in a certain way. And I can't roll over to get up.
That's funny.
But yeah. It's weird. But it's a dog. But it's only because I've got to get a new bed frame because the other one I had it a long time, so it ended up laying on the floor. I just haven't got one to replace it, so my mattress is on the floor. So that's the only reason that he's able to do it because I'm sleeping on the mattress on the floor. But next week I've got a bed frame.
Nice.
Next week I've got a new frame coming. I've been trying to find a decent, strong bed frame, a metal one.
Mm-hmm.
They're hard to find now. They're all wood or metal frame with wooden slats. It's like, well, that's
I actually got what are those twin bed size? So we just doubled up what we got our mattress on? Our stands for the mattress, those our little frame things. Is it just one? Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, we got there's no like headboard or footboard or anything, but it's all metal off of Amazon.
Well, I have to have a headboard and a footboard, otherwise the mattress ends up sliding off.
Oh, I mean,
I'm quite a restless sleeper.
Yeah.
And you've got to have somewhere for
Yeah.
the handcuffs, as always.
Well, actually, it's like chain link kind of underneath, so you actually could, as long as you had like longer chain cuffs, you'd be more shackles. You would just need shackles.
I think we've gone a little bit off subject.
What? That never happens on either of our streams or any stream.
Considering that the title of the stream is Alien Day Special.
Yep. And now we're talking about,
I don't need to modify the title tomorrow.
Now we're talking about consensual S&M, huh? Yes.
But okay. So yeah, is any more shit to talk about?
Nah.
So how about Acolyte? Hey, that looks good.
Oh, sweet Jesus! I am.
How many likes to dislikes do they have now?
How many what?
How many likes to dislike does it have now on the trailer?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked recently.
I'll have a look. I'm
gonna check it out, and if it doesn't look appealing, then I'll probably stop checking it out. I'm not. Well, I take that back. I'll probably end up plowing through it, just hoping beyond hope for some decency. But I mean, we'll see. There are aspects of it I do think look cool, but we'll just have to see how it's written and how they handle a couple things.
Oh, I haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen this.
What'd you find?
I don't remember seeing this.
What?
Did I do a video on this? I can't remember doing a video on Ahsoka Season 2 trailer. Daft trailer. That's fake.
Yes. I was going to say there would be.
I knew it.
There would be. There should
been a month. What?
I don't think there's any Season 2 footage to be turned into a trailer at this point. They're not even filming anything.
Season 1 footage.
Yeah.
I didn't type Ahsoka. I'm pretty sure. Oh, because I let it autofill. That was a mistake. There we go. Acolyte. I didn't check it because I got a cat in the way. As I was typing the keys.
What?
1 month ago. I have to go over the cat, so it's hard to see. It's quite dark. Okay.
Ooh. What is it? Where are we at?
688,000 dislikes. But in that defense, I must say that Disney have basically admitted to having some removed. So it should be higher than that.
Right. How many likes does it have?
There was a leaked information saying that Disney have actually paid YouTube to remove a certain number of dislikes.
That's just sad. How many likes does it have?
It doesn't matter. I mean, considering they've only got 191,000 likes.
Yeah.
It's not going to make a difference if you take a couple of hundred off that dislike button.
Nope. It will not.
I think Mr. H reviews. I don't think he can actually access the dislike video, the dislike number on some of the stuff that he's done. I think it was Acolyte. I think it was Acolyte because for some reason they were able to override his plugin for seeing the dislike button. And he was on a stream and he actually tried to look at the numbers and he couldn't see the numbers. I looked at the numbers on the same during the stream and I was like, I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So they specifically targeted his profile.
That's hilarious.
I don't know how much truth there is to that, but he did show that he.
It wouldn't fucking surprise me.
No.
Like YouTube wouldn't surprise me. Disney wouldn't surprise me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm attempting to take advantage of YouTube, but like just because you want or just because it's something you want to do doesn't mean you don't recognize the flaws in it. So
Yeah, it is very meh. The Acolyte trailer is very meh.
There's definitely better trailers out there.
Like something they took time with, whereas all the Jedi have ones that they got from Disneyland. That build your lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
They all got a ticket to Disneyland to go and say, "Look, yeah, build your own lightsaber." They built their own lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why we get a purple light whip.
Right.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I don't know.
It's not like we haven't seen them in Star Wars before. We've seen light whips, right?
Yeah. Wait.
We saw them in Solo, didn't we?
I don't know. I've literally only watched that movie once.
Was it? No, we saw him in Rebels, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
We saw him in Rebels, but I'm pretty sure we saw him in live action as well. I think I keep thinking Solo for some reason.
I mean, it might be. Like I said, I've only watched that movie one time.
Yeah. And that was yellow, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly. I might not. Take that with a grain of salt. Or two.
Okay. It's in the Family Guy parody.
Well, that too. Well, it's kind of in the Schwartz too in Spaceballs. Yeah. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. I hate it when my Schwartz does that.
Yeah. I saw a clip earlier of like the alien thing busting out a dude, and then he starts doing the frog, the Looney Tunes frog thing.
Yeah. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, my ragtime girl.
Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. I shouldn't sing. I'm terrible. It's all for fun. It's all for fun. Yeah. So, I want to talk a little bit about Star Wars.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much do you wish you could re-watch Robot Chicken Star Wars for the first time?
A lot.
Yeah. Especially the specials. That wasn't supposed to come out with 2 specials.
Yeah, Robot Chicken is fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Excuse me.
Honey, I'm all sparkly glowy.
I wonder if I can find that shit anywhere. I wonder, is it on? Is the
Could that be?
Might be on, at least here. It might be on Paramount Plus, because I feel like Paramount's got like all the old MTV shit and what do you call it? Adult Swim stuff.
Yeah.
I think Paramount Plus has the Adult Swim stuff here.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Star Wars, have you checked out the AFK channel where he uses Real Engine 5?
No, I haven't.
There's some really good stuff on that.
Yeah.
I'll try and find a clip. Hold on. I'll try and find one of his shorts. I don't want to show you too much. Oh, yeah, maybe the one with the walker. Maybe I'll find it. Shouldn't be too hard. It'd be on my subscription list. It'll be in shorts. Come away. Yeah. Try and get it before it plays.
All right. Well, the reason the chick in the Acolyte has that light whip Stanley's is because she's a character literally from the High Republic books that has that purple light whip. So we haven't seen it in live action Disney canon, but that character specifically with that specific lightsaber whip does exist in Disney canon, but
It's a
until
shame it's going to be that small, but
until the Acolyte premieres, it will only be in literature.
yeah. Well, these are AFK Stormtrooper skits are hilarious. Exactly. We're going to take a look at one right now.
All right.
I'm hoping that this is the one that shows a bit more. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's go back again. Let's watch one of the longer ones. Let's watch the full video of that. They're only a few minutes long, basically. They are. It's 21 seconds long. Season 2 finale. I like this one. Yeah, that'll be better. So I'll keep it at the volume in. I'll turn it up a little. Yeah. I think you'll like this. You haven't... The fun and games are over. Oh, that's the trailer. I didn't realize it was a trailer. I knew it was short, but
yeah. So they did that in Unreal Engine. Which one?
Yeah.
Which version?
I think that was Unreal Engine 5.
Nice.
That might be it.
Ooh.
No, that's the wrong one. Sorry, that's not AFK. Is it on here? Trying to find a specific video. I thought it was that because it's got the Y-wing. There are Y-wings in it, in the one I'm looking for. It's 11 minutes long. Let's just play the full thing up. Better. It's 11 minutes, 47 seconds. I don't think that's too long, is it?
No, it's not too bad.
The flower. I hope this has it. Check. Yes, it looks like it has it. It might have it.
Just chill out there, okay? I'm gonna check the coast.
A lot of it is funny, but this one, if it's got the bit I'm hoping for, it's
shit. The whole base is trashed.
It should
Think
be.
anyone else made it? I don't know if I've made it, son. Hey, stop talking like you're going somewhere. Mayday! Man down in sector 7G. Require immediate medical assistance. Serious questions. Oh, son of a... You can still get out. You're a good kid.
His comms were packed into Darth Vader's.
Don't get me wrong. You're still an annoying little turd. Okay. But over time, I've come to find you fairly tolerable. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. What? Why the hell do we have a belt-mounted grappling hook? When would anyone ever need this? Aha.
He has a point.
We needed to swing across bridges in the Death Star.
Doing their work. A bit of painkiller to make you more comfortable. Hey, that actually feels better. Oh, that worked fast. Probably should have read the instructions first, huh? Now then, field painkiller may cause drowsiness. Do not operate heavy machinery. Blah blah blah. Each capsule contains 4 doses, 1 second per dose. No more than 1 dose per hour. Oops. Everything okay? Everything is amazing.
It's like he used the whole thing.
Complete control of the situation.
Quadruple dose.
Oh, goody.
You can definitely tell it's Unreal 5.
Okay. I think that I can see a way to the hangar. We can try to talk. What is it? Oh, nice. Nice? It's not nice. It's beautiful. This is a tiny miracle. And I really don't want to stop looking at it. Okay.
Well, he might not die, but if he dies, he's gonna die high as fuck.
He's going to be happy.
What are we doing,
Sure.
man? Look, if this is my time, I want to die looking at something beautiful. It's like the universe looked out and said, hey, man, it's okay. You did your best. Here, have a flower. Okay, gotta get you
Like one of those things, like in a battlefield, there's a single flower growing, that sort of thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh my God. It's so good to see you. Get down here. He's hurt. What's it like out there?
I'm
Anyone
pretty
else
sure
alive?
they used that line somewhere else.
It must be after the
Get down here, he's hurt.
Hey, listen, all the speakers out there are
Well,
broadcasting
she's
the
hurt.
same thing. Initiate code Crimson. Do you know what that means?
Oh, I know that one. What is it, bro? In the event of a compromised base containing classified intel, a call goes out to the closest Star Destroyer to come as quickly as possible. A rescue. And bombard the base from orbit, leaving nothing standing.
But we're in the base.
Yes, we are. Where's this flower getting its nutrients? I haven't seen the sun since we got to this shithole.
Is he okay?
He's fine. Did you see any kind of intact transports out there?
The hangar was the first thing they hit. Even the speeders are gone.
Okay, then we're gonna need to run.
What? I just gave him a painkiller.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Anyway, we need to run. 2-mile radius. Huh? Leave nothing standing in a 2-mile radius. Huh? Just remembering the finer details. Sorry, my brain seems to be working very slowly. Is this how you idiots feel all the time?
We want here any minute.
You guys go. You might just make it.
Now that's how you do Star Wars dialogue.
If you'll excuse my saying so, Sergeant, that's some grade A bantha voodoo. Help me get him up.
There's gotta be something out there that can get us 2 miles away.
The base is gonna be crawling with rebels.
Good. I like a target-rich environment.
Wait, hold on. What the? Bring the flower. Bro, we've got nothing to put it in. Find something. This feels disrespectful somehow. It's not like we needed it anymore, huh?
Oh, here's dead storm.
What am I looking for?
I don't care anything that can move faster than we can right now. That. You're joking. No, bro.
Clear. Go.
I assume you know how to drive one of these things? Piece of cake. 2 driver stations. One controls the legs, the other one controls the head and the turbo lasers. Guys!
I got you first.
I'm pretty sure I outrank you.
Nope.
Tell her I get to operate the lasers. Hey, morons. I know my rage is currently buried under a haze of really good drugs, but it is taking notes. How do we start this bucket? This big red button? No touchy big red button. It's the big green button. And push forward on the control lever. Let's get out of here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Aha! Retract the gangplank. That was it.
Well done, though, isn't it? Well done.
Mm.
I don't know why it's got the light glowing on the bottom, though.
Right.
He had definition touches. Destroyer ETA 6 minutes.
That wasn't glowing.
Wait, does this thing have an external loudspeaker?
For crowd control, yes, but oh, no way.
Yes, way.
Palpitudes, pair with the Walker audio system and set external speakers to maximum. It's all yours.
Palpitudes. We need our support.
What the fuck? I mean, me too, though.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. No, stay. Shit.
I'm in.
Oh man. I'm gonna hurl.
Come on.
Kind of shows the flaw with the design of it, but no with the moving head.
Mhm.
Incoming! Hit the red button! Told me not to do it! What? That wasn't our fault. What the hell was that? Emergency crouch for rapid deployment. Sometimes in the back when that happens, I can tell you. Press the green button.
Well, they could have done with that and then by
Yeah.
Okay, time to start destroyer. 2 minutes.
I think the rebels have figured something up as well. They're bailing.
Pod racer engines.
The whole computer core, man. That's pretty ballsy.
At least they're not shooting at us anymore. What are you doing? Can't see where I'm going.
Then turn with me.
We have to make the perimeter.
No, we have to stop the rebel scum escaping with those computer cores. Who knows what valuable information they contain?
But what about the destroyer?
They might have my search history. They might have your search history.
Let's take
We're in position, Captain Paleo, ready to fire on your order.
Pelia.
We're certain that the base is clear of personnel.
Did we make it?
Impossible to say, sir. The fires are scrambling our scans.
Nah, bro.
Fire.
not a super laser, it's a heavy laser.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense for a ship like that.
Ow. Stop. What are you doing?
Never see his face.
Mm-mm.
Not allowed to see a stormtrooper's face.
Hey, bro.
Hello, Sergeant.
Welcome back. The medics said you're gonna be fine.
1 week in the Bacta tank and you'll be right as rain.
Just some light internal bleeding and something about a drug overdose. I don't know medical stuff. So anyway, we were right on the edge of the
The
blast.
walker fell over. It was so scary.
But we survived. And then a recovery crew came down and picked us up.
And we told him our story
And we got promoted.
for service above and beyond.
How about that, bro? I'll tell you more when we catch up again. I'm not sure when that'll be, or when we'll next be assigned together, but don't worry, I'll make it happen.
The flower. Tell me about the flower.
Oh yeah, we saved your flower. I put it in your room, gave it a nice, much less horrific pot to live in, and I made the staff promise to water it every day. Anyway, we've got to sign off now.
We'll see you real soon, Sergeant.
For the Empire!
Fuck the Empire.
Ooh.
Yeah. He does some amazing things with it.
Yeah.
You should definitely check that
I'm
out.
surprised. I'm surprised they even let him do shit like that. Honestly.
Yeah. I don't think they care, to be honest. It's not live action because it's. I think he's got creative.
Okay.
Well, it's not copying anything other than what came before. So technically, it would be copying what George Lucas did, and I don't think Disney care too much for that stuff, to be honest. Otherwise,
there's that too.
But yeah, they've got some really good stuff. He does little parts to be continued, but then once he's finished the final one, he'll put it all together as one long episode, and it's just like a sequence of events.
Nice.
He does some where they interact with the rebels on. I've lost the planet.
Yavin?
Nevin. Yeah.
Yavin 4.
Yeah. So yeah, they do somewhere. I think he does one with the Emperor in as well.
Cool.
But they're not as good as Robot Chicken. You know. Oh my God, it's crying.
Right. Still, that's some shit I need to watch more of.
Yeah, there's quite a bit out there, but I've watched.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty much all of them.
I've got a playlist of some fan films going on. I can't remember if that's public or not. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. All right.
The cross just rub up against my hand, and I'm trying to roll a cigarette.
Ooh, 2 minutes, and we'll have been on for 4:20.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's not my long. I don't think it's my longest stream. I think I might have done a stream for like 5 hours at one point.
Yeah.
And when I get an interaction, it's kind of hard to stop, isn't it? You know, it's like,
Yeah. You don't ever want to be the first one to be like, okay, I'm done.
no, you don't, do you? Like, this is awesome, but Jesus.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I love engaging with the chat though. I'm not actually. If I ever get to the point where I've got 100 people on a chat on during a live,
yeah,
I'm going to dread it because I'm not going to be able to keep track.
Right.
You know, especially if they're all chatting. It's like,
yeah.
I wish I could.
I mean, if you got that many people in the chat, you'll probably be monetized, and people will be
hope.
sending you super chats. Yeah.
You'd
And
hope
hopefully
so,
you'll be. Hopefully you're getting some supers at that point.
Yeah. But the advantage is that I could, if it ever got to that point and I wasn't monetized on YouTube, they could do it through Streamlabs, and I think I've set it to like £5. If they tip me like £5, it'll actually read the message out on there. So yeah,
cool.
So it'll actually come up on the middle of the screen, and yeah,
nice.
It'll read it out. I've got it to a female voice. I think her name is Emma.
Emma Watson. Hermione. Hello.
Hmm?
I said Emma Watson. Hermione. Hello.
I wish. No.
Oh, I hate to be kitty. What you doing? Oh, it's bath time. Hi. Hi. You're looking right at the... that face you're giving me, holy shit. Oh, damn. That's funny as fuck.
He was looking, because he's looking into the light around the camera.
Yeah, probably, but still, it was hilarious as shit. It would make a very good meme.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way. Yeah. Oh, totally. I'm watching it on like my channel now, and it just popped back up because the delay. Oh my god, that shit is hilarious. All right, mine. I'm gonna go ahead and dippage.
Yeah. Okay.
There he goes with the face again. I mean, you're right. It's got to be the light, but holy crap, your cat is making funny ass faces right now, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Must have got a bit of fur caught somewhere. But
probably.
Jeez.
Next thing you know, he'll have one of his rear legs above his head, just grinding in his butthole.
No, I think he leaves that to Bailey.
Oh, okay. He lets the other cat grind in his butthole.
Not that you want to see that.
No.
He's not a small boy. I mean, he's got a bit of a belly on him.
Yeah.
So,
a prodigious primordial pouch.
My sister couldn't take care of him because she's got 2 kids and she's got medical problems. So, started out that I was going to look after him for a month or 2. And then it was like, oh, well, I mean, if we're going to drop him off anyway, we might as well just say that at least he stayed in the family, you know? And I was like, fair enough.
Yeah, sure.
I've always wanted a dog. I've always wanted a beagle. And the fact that he's sort of beagle hound, close enough.
Got the ears, the big old floppy ears.
They're sort of hound floppy as opposed to beagle floppy because, you know, beagles they got longer ears than the hounds do. So when he was a puppy, he looked like a beagle.
Yeah.
As he grew up, more hound.
Yeah.
So he's slightly rounder because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as he's a As long as he's happy and I'm happy, it's perfectly fine.
Oh, exactly. He's a
I've grown
good
up
boy.
around that all my life.
A good boy.
My mum used to breed collies, long-haired collies. There was
The
two
full-size ones or the border ones?
border collies, full-size head. They were pedigrees.
There's your standard Lassie collie, and then there's your border collies that herd the sheeps.
Oh no, they were Lassie collies. Sorry, yeah, the proper collies, not the border collie. It was Lassie type.
Okay.
Even though Lassie was a male dog.
Yeah.
But we did have a female collie called Penny and a male called Saber. He was black. She was the same color as Lassie, so she was kind of reddish, beige color kind of thing, like a red beige. Beautiful looking dogs, and they had to be kept away from the others because they would have a fight with the others, and we had a pretty big Alsatian or German Shepherd. We did actually have a border collie. She was gorgeous. She had one eye, different color.
Oh, I love that.
She was black, white, and grey. So she was. You'd picture the collie from Flight of the Navigator.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But more substantial color spread. So there was more black, white, and grey in her coat. So she was lovely.
Nice.
She was. I was a baby when, but they got they had some old videotape of.
Oh, nice.
That's of her. Cool. She was called Shammy, and I was a baby, and she had just had kittens.
And
they had a camera, and for some reason they decided that they would film me in a nappy crawling across the floor, and then Shammy coming along, picking me up by the nappy and taking me and putting her with her puppies.
That's awesome. That's
oh
awesome,
my God. I said to my dad, I said, "You still got it?" He said, "No, it's an old videotape. So it perished because it got damaged."
Oh, that's
I was like, "You bastard." That would have been hilarious.
That would have been great.
And embarrassing at the same time.
Well, yeah, but it's long enough ago now that it's just mostly amusing.
I said, you let that video get damaged, but that picture of me standing up with chocolate all around my face in one of those pen things.
Oh yeah.
On holiday, holding a blue aeroplane with two engines. And I've got chocolate all over my face. I actually remember what happened to that aeroplane as well. I stood at the top of the stairs and thought, will it really fly? I was like,
oh yeah, of course.
I actually remember it. I must have been about 5 at that time. Yeah, I must have been 5. So I had that from probably when I was 2 to when I was 5.
Oh, okay. Cool.
My favorite toy, apparently.
It would seem so.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm really dipping this time. But
yeah,
I had fun. This is very fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Very fun. So, all right, bro. I will check you later. Stop by tomorrow night if you're got nothing else.
Yeah, I probably will. I'll be up.
Cool.
I'll stop by.
Awesome. All right, man. We will see you tomorrow night then.
Yeah, see you tomorrow night.
All right,
take it easy.
You too, man. Thanks again.
All right, guys. I think we're going to call it there. I think 4 hours 26 minutes is long enough. Wasn't expecting to go this long, but never mind. It's been fun, and I hope you guys will come back again. Just give me a second. Let me get you out of the way, buddy. Come on. I know you don't like being moved like this, but geez, I need to say goodbye to these guys. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this stream, guys. It's been fun. It's been great with the interaction from both streams. It's been outstanding. I hope you'll come by and join us again. Yeah, it's been really fun. I've enjoyed this. There were a couple of points there when I was like, what am I going to say? What should we talk about? But anyway, yeah. So don't forget to please like everyone. You know, that old Ultra Geek. Don't forget to go ahead over there and check him out. Chilling. It's been outstanding, mate. And yeah, we'll do this again soon. Hopefully, we'll do it again. And yeah. So for everyone who joined us in the chat, take care, stay safe, and may the Schwartz be with you always. But something happened there. Take care.